we ventured down below into the catacombs or the basement of the High Hall. Down there, we ran into several different groups of devils, and a mummy, and a bunch of survivors. We saved the survivors. We also found a body of an unknown hero, in a form of protection or stasis of non-decay. Um, we brought the survivors into this main area where we ran into this woman, Faria Jenkins. And now that we've kind of cleared out the basement, she was just about to talk to us when we ended. So let's see here, sorry. Okay. So she would say that, she'd be like, "Hello, thank you for saving the 13 missing people. Very good of you. And I know there was moaning coming from down in the middle. I'm assuming you handled whatever that was, and the devils that were up above. Thank you for that as well. Yes,
Don't worry,
you
it was
should.
just an orgy.
Thank you, JD. Yes, you should. Cool. And you'll notice that while she's saying all this, she has a tome in her hand, and every time she says devil, she clutches the tome a little tighter. And she would say,
So when you said you flashed someone up before, it didn't actually, did it? Because...
Oh, you've already seen her. Yeah, there she is again. Yeah.
Cool.
So, she goes, I thank you for saving us down here. There were more of us. Grand Duke Ravengard was down here with us. And he took, and you guys will remember that you heard from someone else that it was either oh my gosh, it was Ravengard, or it was Older Ravengard or Raven Olderguard, and you weren't sure which. Now you know it is. Now it's Duke Older Ravengard. Ravengard is the last name. And she goes, Duke Ravengard took a group of guards to the city's Grand Cemetery to investigate the proliferation of undead in that area. We're wondering if that's possibly another source of how the devils and demons are getting into the city, because there was a barrier around Elturel, and it seems to be semi-functioning, but not fully functioning. As well, Ravengard was hoping that a holy relic in the cemetery, called the Helm of Torm site, might provide some awareness into Elturel's dire circumstances and possible salvation. We expected Ravengard back hours ago, but he hasn't shown up. Do you think you could possibly go to the cemetery, and see if you could find Alder and his men and women, but if possible, escort them back here. You don't have to go right now. If you want to take a rest, you're welcome to do so in these catacombs.
Azra kind of... Oh, sorry, what?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, Azra kind of looks to the rest of the group for, like, a general feeling on how we're responding to this. So I know that basically all of us have specific errands we want to run in the city, but we keep seeming to get funneled from one immediate objective to another.
Can I see a map of the city again and point out where the cemetery is, please?
Yes.
Ooh, very smart.
Because I assume I would know that.
Yeah.
So
High Hall is here, and the cemetery is to the left.
Hey, got it right.
It's a relatively straight line from where we are to there. But it continues to prevent us from getting anywhere near our personal destinations. Yes. At the same time, this individual is someone who should have been back hours ago, which means that he already is either A, in grave danger, get it, cemetery, or B, is already dead.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying any of this in character? Because she'll respond. Or is this just your player talk?
This is mostly Azra's thought processes right now as he considers this request.
Okay.
How knowledgeable, this is in character too, Faria, how knowledgeable of the current situation of the city are you?
I know that we are in hell. I know that devils and demons are invading the city and taking their war to our streets. There are several different refuges that have been created. High Hall is just one of them. And I know the city is pretty much on lockdown for from place to place or district to district in order to try to keep the citizens safe.
I have questions regarding 3 specific groups that you may or may not have knowledge of. The Knights of Ilmater. Do you know what has become of them since the city went on lockdown?
As far as I know, they are one of the refuges that people have gone to and seeked? Seek doesn't sound right.
Sucked.
Is it sucked? Sucked sounds even worse.
So what?
S-O-U-G-H-T.
Sought. There you go. That sounds better. I knew it wasn't sucked. Sucked refuge. Yeah. I believe the Knights of Ilmater have taken in refugees what they can.
So hopefully this means that their order has by and large survived. Do we know what Gray's family, what Eris's family is called? Like, do they have a noble house name?
Certainly Randolph would. Eris's last...
I don't think Max does.
Okay, their last name is Strigiform.
Strigiform? So, we could just go with they are the Strigiforms?
I know that a lot of the nobles have collected together and banded together and hired some high-level protection. They don't take outsiders in, but they protect each other. So I would expect that that's where they are. I don't know specifically, but that's where the nobles have banded together.
And that would be in the northwest corner of the city, yes?
Yes.
Finally, there was a group of Drow emissaries that had visited this city from the northern enclave of Caladay. I don't suppose you would happen to know anything about them?
No, I can tell you outsiders have all typically stayed on the east side, because that's where the trade was and such, where the marketplace is. So a lot of the outsiders were on the east side, but I can't tell you specifically where they would be now.
Understood. I think Azra's trying not to show anything, but there are some subtle signs that the fact that she had the least information about the Drow is deeply concerning to him.
I would say if those 3 groups are important to you, you could do your own business and then seek out Older Ravengard. He is a powerful fighter, and he brought, or not a fighter, sorry, paladin, and the guards he brought with him are also well trained. So, it's up to you what order you want to proceed. Your own things first, or my thing, or mix it up, but it is. I am on your. Fuck. Yup. I just mind completely. We are at your discretion.
There we go.
I think that I would like to go check on everyone, but if we know someone may be in imminent danger, it's probably a good idea to check with them. I mean, we do know that all of them have some form of protection, and I put my hand on... Oh my god. On Azra's shoulder.
You're not the only one. Good, we're all having mind blanks. Good.
On Azra's shoulder, and is like, you know that she'd be well protected.
Assuming she survived, yes.
Well,
it
sounds like the Strigiforms are seem well off for the moment, as well as the Illuminator Knights. Them being on the back burner can make some sense for the moment, at least. But I think it is very important we check in with the Drow.
Agreed.
At the same time,
this
I'm
is, like,
not ready to...
immediately heartening for Azra to hear.
At the same time, I do not necessarily think we can simply abandon someone of such importance in the cemetery so close.
There is a great deal, both in terms of personal feeling and duty, that is demanding that I see to the well-being of my princess as soon as is possible. However, I also understand that, speaking pragmatically, the retrieval of a warrior such as Sir Ravengard would likely serve this entire movement very well.
Perhaps we could split into 2 groups of 3 and address each matter simultaneously.
I believe this is unwise.
I hate to be the one to say this, but honestly, if your princess did survive, she would have...
Why?
because she would have protection, and if she did not survive, you getting there any sooner would not affect the outcome.
She could have easily snuck away from any given threat. She may have no protection, just hiding at the moment.
Perhaps.
This degree of... And Azra, like, visibly collects himself after having vividly imagined what Randolph just described. This degree of speculation, I believe, is unhelpful given our current situation. I am willing and able to put aside my feelings and serve what is the immediate greatest good, which I believe is the retrieval of Sir Ravengard.
I think that I agree with Azra, and I think that as long as the situation isn't completely dire, we could go to the Drow next.
This would do much to ease my mind.
I mean, I'd love to check on my family, but they know how to handle themselves, and it is important that we still maintain relations during this time. Kyle, are you okay?
Kyle, are you dead?
He probably knocked something over if I know him. Or spilled something, which is likely, because he just came and got a towel, I think.
Yeah.
Of shame.
That's why he freaks out like that, because he does it continuously. Honey, how's it going? What happened? He doesn't hear me.
Just me?
I just heard him go, alrighty, to himself, so.
Aww.
So, what'd you knock over? I don't think you can hear me. So, what'd you knock over?
Oh, I had a cramp. I was trying to, like, stretch my leg, kicked the table, knocked my drink over, spilled everywhere in the living room. Luckily, didn't hit any electronics, thank goodness. So, yeah.
Yikes.
That's very common here, guys.
Oh yeah, I drop things and spill things every day. I am the most accident-prone person on the planet.
Oh, buddy.
So
I can give you a run for your money, I guarantee it.
I would doubt it. Oh, do you fall over standing still?
Yes. I have lost balance doing nothing but standing.
Yes, okay, good. Okay, same thing. Okay, cool. Do you trip on everything 3 times a day?
Yep, sometimes I trip on literally nothing.
You that happens too. Okay, cool. Same basket.
Oh god.
Did you
So,
also have
after-
seizures as a kid?
Yeah, did you already have some form of brain trauma at all? I think you do, right?
I mean, I have a concussion, but I have split my nose open several times climbing on farm equipment.
Oh my god. All right, so you guys had discussed. I had a realization while I was gone, so I think while you guys are discussing this, she would go. I was speaking of general insiders before, but did you say the word princess? I think the word princess went right over my head. Did you say princess? She looks at you.
I
Ezra.
did. The ambassadors from the Drow included the Princess Ekondayo.
Oh, okay, ambassadors. Yes, okay. The ambassadors are locked down in the embassy, so they should be okay, provided the embassy has not been breached. So, I'm sorry. I was just thinking like travelers, people from far off lands. They're kind of just East Side in general, but the embassy itself is indeed locked down.
And its defenses, they are significant?
It's never fallen in the history of El Terrell, but that is true of El Terrell. This is the first time El Terrell has ever been successfully attacked in general.
I imagine a great deal of this has little in the way of historical precedent.
Yes. I don't know if that assuages your fear at all, but
This does
yes.
ease my concern a great deal.
I would also pipe up, not to mention the activation of the bridge. That should definitely help with some of the assaults.
There are 2 bridges.
There are 2 bridges, and additionally, the east side also included the slums, which I imagine was very easy for devils to assault beforehand. So, odds are, the ones that are there are already there.
That's true too.
Regardless, I believe that we have our next steps ahead of us. Do we require time to rest beforehand?
I would say yes.
I'm
fine, but I can stand guard and maybe take a little nap later.
I'm going to say out of game, Azra wouldn't benefit. Azra has a couple of resources that would benefit from a long rest.
Or actually,
But
how many hit die?
nothing-
No, I haven't used any hit die. Okay.
Nothing significant.
How big is your aura, Azra? 10 foot?
It's 10 feet. It should already be active.
Oh, I thought you just told me to make it active.
No, to make it visible.
See, yes.
So that everyone could see it.
Does everybody now see a thing around Azra?
Well, I mean, for starting,
on the map.
Azra's
behind
not
my
on
cabinet.
this screen that I can see of.
Oh, we didn't go back to catacombs. Yep.
there we are. Hi.
Now do you see something around Azra?
No.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, wait, is it a block?
Yeah. It's like
I'm gonna
very
make the block a
faint
different color. Oh, it should say it's green, but it's definitely not green.
No, my personal color is green. But I can change the tint color if need
I
be.
think that's fine. It gives us a good. I mean, that works better, I guess.
It's
It looks
visible.
like everything's covered in slime. That's good. I like that one.
Okay, cool.
All right.
We're gonna keep this like pale moonlight color because that's
Yes.
appropriate for Azra as a paladin. So, as a quick note, if you're within this aura, you get +4 to all of your saving throws.
Yes. Oral of protection. Very good. Diana just got that. Ooh. Oh.
All
We
right.
love to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think a short rest wouldn't get Azra any of his resources back. But
Yeah, same here.
I'm gonna say I'm completely good to go, but if someone needs to rest, I don't mind resting.
I still have 4 shots in me. So,
how are Randolph and Wyatt on class resources? I don't even know what resources Randolph pulls from as a blood hunter. Like, what recharges?
I did not use my blood maledict, but I get my hybrid transformation back on a shorter long rest. So I
Also
did
get
not go too long unless I got some form of rest. I am also at 45 out of 60.
Yeah.
Um,
HP is a big resource for them because you hurt yourself in order to activate things.
Right.
well, even excluding that, just I tend to be in the front of the fray. You know what I mean?
That's true too. Yeah.
However, I do have some sneaky stuff for that now. I will say this. I was under the impression that Ryder was also struggling because I feel like we were all just in combat and spells were being used to heal me.
Ryder, how are your spell slots?
I got 4 spells left in me.
Out of?
Of what levels?
Let's see. 1 first level, 1 second, and 2 thirds.
Okay.
What's your total? Like, if you have all your spells, how many do you usually have?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so you're a little less than half.
Yeah.
We could marathon it, but if we're heading into a cemetery in a devil besieged city, I feel like we're going to hit a lot of nastiness.
I would also say that she said that not only is the cemetery the part above ground, there's also a below ground part, and that's where he was going. So there's 2 levels to it. You know that for a fact.
I would recommend we go as full rested as possible.
That sounds
Yeah.
fine. We need to tell the people that the bottom is now secure.
Yes.
Oh, that's already been taken care of because we said that Eris wasn't here. So Eris went upstairs, is watching over the NPCs up there, filled them in, and then Jukes came down here. So that was the explanation for why Eris and Jukes switched.
Gotcha. Cool. So yeah, I would say we go ahead and take a long rest and then immediately head out for the graveyard.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
Oh, can we successfully take a long rest?
Yes, you can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Watch after all that. I'm like, you get attacked 10 minutes in.
Aw.
Did we ever find out
Yeah.
Jukes? Identify
Yes.
the bracers and whatever else we got.
I don't think Jukes has Identify.
Come on, guys. We can't be.
Oh my god, none of us have Identify.
Oh no.
Randolph will ritually cast Identify.
There you go. Randolph has Identify.
Randolph has Identify?
You guys, I know something about Randolph you guys don't know. Randolph, would you like to tell the party while you're casting this spell?
Well, I guess since it's going to come up in the first literal 2 minutes of gameplay, Randolph's 6th level is in Wizard.
Oh! Oh! Look at the fancy boy over here!
I think I know this isn't really Max's reason. He probably has a real reason. But my joke reason is that Eris had a wizard level, and then she gave up on it. And so Randolph was like, well, I guess I'll take over. And like, so...
Incredible. Is Randolph copying over any of the spells that we have in our various spell books?
Randolph is going to when we have the time, but that is a time-consuming thing.
It is. It absolutely
He figured just whenever there was downtime, he'd take a couple spells, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
But for the moment, I'm ritually casting Identify.
You are an angel.
All right. So let me find what we were. So what are we identifying again? I know one was a bracer, and what was the other one?
I don't know. You're the DM.
Oh
No,
shit!
you guys took notes.
Did we not write down what we got?
Not you're the DM. I give you guys treasure. You have to put them in the bag. So you have to go unknown bracer, unknown book, unknown.
The bracers in a gem.
It's not in the
Yeah,
party,
it was a
is it
yellow
anyone's individual inventory?
It was bracers in a gem.
Okay.
Racers
It
on
was
a
the
gem.
yellow gem. That's right.
All right.
And it was.
I will add it into the. Well, actually, once we know what they'll do, one of us will probably end up
Yeah.
taking
That seems wise.
Yes.
Dog, please back up. Thank you. If we're doing a long rest, let me make sure there's no spells I want to trade out for the day.
Ooh, smart.
That would be wise.
You know what? Honestly, same. I forgot that I could do that too.
I'm so fucking.
So, guys, Randolph, you cast Identify, and after 10 minutes, the first thing is their bracers of defense,
Oh, we love to see that.
and then after 10 more minutes, you find out the yellow gem is an elemental gem.
Oh shit!
So the yellow elemental gem, I think, conjures a wind element. Let me see. Let me
I
check.
think that's an earth elemental. I think the wind is.
It might be yellow elemental gem.
That's a rather interesting. So
Yellow is yes, earth elemental. You're right. So it lets you cast conjure elemental spell, and then the gem disintegrates.
I don't believe.
Oh, no, sorry, the gem doesn't disintegrate. The gem stays, but it loses its magic. So you can conjure an earth elemental once.
Okay.
Interesting.
With the
feel like
bracers of defense, I don't
everyone
believe
can use
anyone
those.
in the party can benefit from that other than Eris, correct?
What?
Yeah, because the bracers require that you not be wearing armor already,
Or use a shield, yeah.
or
Does
use a
it?
shield. And a lot of us
Yes,
use
yes.
both.
I did take off the leather.
Technically, swapping leather for the bracers would be slightly better, but at
Well,
that
it
point, we
should-
should just get you studded leather, and it would be the same thing. We can get these bracers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Give those off.
I will put it in the party group
Hey.
for now.
But they should.
Yeah, I'll
I
put it-
think I might have either forgotten to give you this, or you already know you have it. Did you guys, when you were in this room here, which had the devils in it, the Abishai and the cultists, I remember you looting the cultist bodies, but I think I forgot to give this to you, unless I'm wrong. Did you guys find red amethyst and an unknown potion in that room?
I
think
don't
we-
believe so.
Found an unknown potion, but I don't think we had an amethyst.
Yeah.
I don't recall hearing that. No.
Okay. So you can add into your thing 9 amethysts that are 50 gold each. So that's 9 times 50 is 450 total.
Okay.
And if you want to take 10 minutes to cast on that potion, that is a
Oh,
potion
yeah.
of that is a potion of greater healing.
Oh shit!
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, we getting nasty now.
Yeah.
Potion of greater healing. Who would like that?
I bought one, I believe, which makes me sad because I love all of them. But who's most likely to go down? I mean,
Kyle, can I ask you, is it a bonus action to give yourself a potion in your world?
It is indeed bonus action. Yep.
I don't want to sound greedy, but I think it actually is best in my hands so that I
so
can
that you
heal
don't
myself.
attack us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the fact that Randolph uses his HP to fuel his class abilities, and that he has no innate healing, means that he should be the one to have that potion. I completely agree.
Yeah, I actually just gave my Blood Hunter on my other day. I gave him the cleric feat specifically so I could cast like Cure Wounds and Healing Word on myself. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Smart. Command doesn't work on zombies, right?
Haven't hit them yet. I think command only works on humanoids. Is that correct?
No, it's a creature, but it does
then
not.
yeah.
It does not work if the target is undead or cannot understand my language.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's a lot of finagly bits.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So yeah, you guys take your long rest. We after we do the identify, and then we wake up in the morning, feeling like P Diddy.
And we're all dead. All died during the night. Rest in pieces, us.
And yeah, so we'll go over to the Elturel map. Let me get our figures together. Before we leave, out of the NPCs that are up in the main hallway, I just put us up there, do we want any of them to come with us? For example, Rhea would insist on coming. She would definitely be like, I came here to find Raven Olderguard and, to tell him about what happened with Thavius Krieg, and I insist on coming with you. So she's definitely coming. Do we care? Lulu is definitely coming.
I would like to leave Rhea behind.
Here we go.
You want to leave Rhea behind?
Yes, my gut instinct is to leave. My gut instinct is to stay behind, but I don't want to do that to the campaign. I want more guards here than just Harris, and I would tell Rhea.
So the issue with that is that this cathedral itself is already guarded now by the statues and war that exist around it.
That is
Yes, but if it could be corrupted once, it can easily be corrupted again. I don't think that's beyond the realm of possibility at all.
The issue is the time frame of the corruption, because we don't know how long it took the devils to break through it the first time, and we're not going to be gone for weeks.
I would also say it wouldn't be just Eris. It would be Eris plus O'Branch, the druid, plus Feria, the paladin. But yes, I get your point.
And the one random dude we have upstairs.
Yes, and the one random dude. But yeah, that's fine. We're not leaving town. The ones that were going to leave town with us will leave town with us. But yes, so the rest can stay here. That's fair.
I mean, she
Alright.
has been useful as a healer, but it's up to you guys, I guess.
Backup walking
Yeah.
your light wounds wand.
I would leave the ultimate decision to each person that controlled them, kind of a thing. We get votes, obviously, but like if whoever I gave control of Rhea was like, no, I want her, or like whoever has Lulu,
I
but
mean,
yes, so
That
we can leave
is
them all behind.
me, but
Yeah. So
I would adhere to whatever the group wants.
okay.
Azra votes to bring Raya. Like, this is why she came here, and Azra would never, like, for instance, ask Juniper to stay behind if we went to go investigate the Knights of Ilmater as a corollary.
Also, you would know too, Randolph, that your fear of the temple being overtaken again. It's not that it took them time to get through; it's that they sent evil cultists in to kind of infiltrate. But now that it's like, fool me once, shame on you; fool me twice, shame on me. O'Branch and Feria aren't going to fall for that twice. They've now seen the cultists; they know they're here. So I feel like that's a thing, but I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
But we
Not
will
to
just
mention we have
go
a-
with. You're fine. So on that note, graveyard. Well, on the way to the graveyard. So on the way to the graveyard.
So,
Hey, this old place.
Yeah, we're great. Huh?
God,
Oh, hey,
the
that's right.
graveyards.
You want to
These are some rather urban graves.
No. I said on the way to. These are just the city. Like, you have to go through the city to get there. So in the city on the way over.
Flashbacks.
Yeah. You guys catch a glimpse of 4 cloaked figures sneaking through an alleyway and into a residence, as if trying not to be seen.
Does Azra have his detect good and evil up, or no?
I can pop it. How close are we? Within 60 feet of them?
Yeah. You would
then,
actually
yeah, I'm
smell
gonna-
something. Before you even do that, you would smell something. They reek of death and decay.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I would ask just to make a perception check, but my modifier is a -1, so I'm not going to do that. There's not much point to that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that we would all try to look.
Yeah, I would make a perception check.
I would do it.
Yeah, that's a little sus.
A little sus.
And I would assume the purple and green that were on Azra and Juniper would run out after the long rest, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, they would.
Off.
I miss my extra health.
So let's see. 16, 15, 19. Yeah. You definitely see them going in. They look sketchy as fuck. You can't quite see under their hoods is the only thing. Do you want to pop your divine
I pop
thing,
Divine
Azra?
Sense. I'm doing that just
Cool.
like reflexively nowadays.
Yeah. Those are definitely 4 undead entering that house.
Okay, well, let's go get them.
Where are they? I don't see them on the map.
Oh, you wouldn't. They're in a house now. But yes. So
I mean, well, where are we on the map anyway?
They're you see yourselves on the map, but
Well, I was
they're in
down
this
here,
house right
so
here.
I'm wondering where they were.
Sorry. Yes. Yes. So they're in this house here.
Cool. So Azra absolutely draws his blade and declares that those are 4 undead creatures that have wandered into that home. And he's gonna go after him, 100%, 100%.
I would call to Azra. Azra, I'm pretty sure you told me we couldn't go after everything. Is this something you're sure you want to do?
This situation is somewhat different this time, Juniper, as we do not have 9 helpless individuals under our care. Additionally, these 4 are immediately... Are you asking this question sincerely or simply as a way of testing my morals?
Shouldn't laugh at that.
Juniper just looks at you with big eyes.
Big ass.
Is that the right one? Let me look at these things here. I think
I am happy to discuss the moral ramifications of this decision after we stop them. Yes?
If that's what you want.
Is Juniper being insincere when she says that? Like, the way you played her up to now implies that it's not, but I don't know what's going on right now.
I think that you should do an insight check.
Well, I'm not going to succeed at that, so it doesn't matter.
You can
You
try.
never know.
Yeah.
Good nat 20.
Unless you try.
What a surprise!
He always scores nat 20. Oh wow. I would also like to do an insight check because I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Anybody who wants to can.
Juniper is the master of deceit.
I rolled a 2.
I mean, it's not like Juniper's the kind of person you'd expect to have ulterior motives when she speaks, right? Like,
Pretty sure she's being, I think she's being petty and sarcastic or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. But
Say no one's found out, I guess.
Azra assumes she's being sincere.
you know
Like,
what? Jukes will roll.
Doesn't count.
Azra's relationship with Juniper to this point implies that she's not the kind of person to make those kinds of comments insincerely.
Jukes got a 19.
Okay, I'll whisper to Jukes.
Okay.
Insight.
And yeah, while Eris is not here, Jukes does count. Okay, well, Eris is gone. Jukes is the substitute for Eris.
All right,
We don't
but
know who controls Jukes right now. I guess I'll just whisper it to you.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll for the meme. I need to see if I fail this.
just gonna roll for the meme. Do it for the meme.
I mean, it didn't pass.
Master of deceit.
1, 1, 2, 2.
Her entire demeanor is impenetrable. This woman is opaque.
That's so funny.
Master liar.
Stonewall Jackson. Unmoving.
All right, so as you guys, I'll wait just as you whisper to me while that's going on. As you guys walk into this building, you see 4 of these things.
Are there any people inside the house or no?
Not that you can see, but you can hear crying coming from the kitchen.
Cool. That
They're in the-
100%
Yeah.
cements Azra's decision.
Yeah, it's based on that whisper. Could Juke say something to you?
Jukes could, but hopefully not
Yeah.
in the hearing of everybody else.
Okay, yeah, I pull you aside. I think everybody else here is capable of separating their in-game knowledge from their out-of-game knowledge. So,
We're
I'm
also
gonna
heading into a house to kill undead, so we're a little bit
yes,
focused.
yes, you guys go in, and I think Jukes is going to pull Juniper aside for a second. And while the rest of them head into the house and see those enemies, and so Jukes would just pull Juniper aside and be like, I think that you appear to be a little irritated at Azra. If I had to guess, it would be because you see it as maybe like a type of doublespeak or a type of like do one thing and say another, type of deal. And I think what it is that it's not that we shouldn't stop devils and demons as we can. I think it's that if they're getting away from us in a city that's crowded with them, we really can't pursue. Also, if we have, individuals who we need to protect with us. But if we're by ourselves on a new mission, in a new location, and we hear active danger, we should interrupt if we can. I think that's the difference. In that time, the blacksmith was not actually under any danger, and we had people who needed to be saved. This situation is different.
You're misremembering. They literally said that they would torture people for fun.
If they could get them. If they could get them, but everybody's locked in their houses or in a refugee camp.
Oh, so they
Not
didn't
many people
just
are
attempt to pull someone out of the house? These people aren't going to pull someone in the house? Are they not destroying the town, lighting stuff on fire?
Well, occasionally, but the time it would take.
Supposedly,
but you
we
understand
should be doing that.
But you understand that
destroying evil as it comes. You know what? I think that we're not close enough for this conversation.
Not close enough. I've known you since I was the one who got you out of that situation. You've been living at my house for months. What do you mean? Like, I was the one who got you out of that sticky situation with the guards.
Juniper full-on just switches to Whisper, and Whisper says, "Back off. I don't need to speak to you anymore. Mind your business."
Alright, I'm just worried about group cohesion. We should be fighting the devils, not each other.
Yes, we should be fighting evil. I agree.
Yes, when we can and how we can, and not getting over our heads by fighting a war we can't win. That's the difference. Take the small battles.
Who decides when the war is that we can win?
The party. And if there's six of us in the party, we vote. And if you're outvoted, that's what happens. I think that's fair.
Well, then perhaps I don't need to be in a party who won't follow the.
Yeah. Let's see how well Juniper does on her own with just Juniper and Whisper, and Jukes laughs.
Ooh.
You can't fight a war against millions of demons with one person or 6 people.
Just becomes a little bit smoky, and she's like, "You need to get away from me before I get
I've already
angry."
walked away. You already walked away.
Randolph smells bad.
Yeah, I think Juniper is taking this way too seriously. We're in hell. We can't fight all of hell.
I think those kinds of things should not be stated out of character.
Yeah.
What?
Also, I feel like that was a lot of Kyle, and
no, not at all.
I mean, it does seem
100%. Well, I think you seem like a lot of Jess. So, I mean, I can say that too.
What are you talking about? That is 100% in her character.
Okay. What I meant, sorry, in character is Jukes. Jukes, when he got the insight roll, saw you getting jaded, and Jukes thinks that your jadedness seems out of place in hell when we're surrounded by danger. You shouldn't be. That's where that was coming from. Okay, so no, it wasn't Kyle. It was literally Jukes. Okay.
So we're fighting undead.
Yes.
We're fighting some Zambonis.
They are not zombies. You would know that by looking at them. They are not zombies. If you want to try to make Nature Arcana to try to figure out what they are, you could.
That's not a bad initiative roll. Look at me.
Ignore Dallas's initiative. I just needed to get him in there. He'll be right back to roll zone.
Okay.
What's your name? Wyatt. Ryder did not cast aid on us when this day started. Is that right?
I did not.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure my HP total was correct.
That's a mod 20 to find out about this undead.
Yes. These are ghasts.
Tell me about them.
Stop.
A ghast.
Are they resistant? Are they weak?
1 second.
Do they like salsa music?
Ghasts are resistant to necrotic, immune to poison.
They gave Anne her thing with meat. So.
They have a stench.
What do you want?
Yes.
I don't know. Whatever.
And they have a bite and they have a claw.
They don't resist non-magical weapons, though.
They do not.
I cannot tell you how good it feels to hear that.
You said they gave Anna her thing with meat?
Yeah.
How dare they?
All right.
Oh,
Let's
she already
fucking
did.
go, kids.
Huh?
Let's fucking go.
All right. Dallas's initiative is now proper.
Okay.
So when you're ready.
We got some speedy kids.
Oh, I rolled high. Well,
Ah!
Oh, jukes.
There were the bad guys. Ooh, the bad guys rolled real well.
Uh-oh.
I mean, dude, like, they don't have joints. They don't have knees. How are they running? Why are they running?
Okay. So, Juniper is slightly see-through after she switched with Wispa, and Wispa seems to be slightly more solid and more in control.
Hate that.
Yep.
Only other thing I should have is the 2 small ones.
We're saving someone who's crying. So let's work on that.
Okay,
So
Kyle?
what? That was not even about you. I was saying let's start this battle. See, that's why I said it's Jess, because Jess is jumping down my
'cause you just
throat.
went like,
Okay.
let's see, we're saving somebody
No,
crying.
as in let's start the battle. Let's get going, team. Can you calm down, Jess? Cool. So,
Fuck right up.
what?
What? I
fuck
said
right up.
okay. That's stop.
All
I'm
right.
with you, bro.
Oh my God. Gallus, you're up.
I shall. One of them is within 5 feet, so I shall walk up.
Hmm?
Yep. And then hit it really hard. So therefore, I do extra damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how you hit it.
13. 13 to hit,
13
please.
13 hits exactly.
Okay. 17 plus. I deal with 11 damage.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Bonus action disengage, just moving back where it was.
My
Wait,
mouse
you
is not
said that the
listening to
monsters
me.
rolled really well. Oh, okay, I see him now.
Ow!
Come on, mouse. Alright, monsters' turns. They're gonna move around you guys.
You hate to see that, Ted.
Alright.
That's so many.
We're gonna have 2 against Azra and 2 against Randolph.
That's so many.
I don't like this.
Oh, hey, also Gallus, please give me a Constitution save.
You get a +4 to it, Gallus.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Okay, even
Oh, I
+4
can't
makes it a 5. That's a failure. Gallus, you are poisoned until your next turn.
So I'm attacking them?
No, the gas tend to have an odor that when you step into it, it causes.
Yeah, exactly. At the start of your turn. So actually, I don't think you got to attack. What's poison mean?
It
Or
means
is it you attack with disadvantage?
on his attack rolls and skill checks.
So we'll just swap it. You'll have disadvantage on your next attack instead of the previous one. That's all.
Yeah. I'm with that.
All right. So,
Copy that,
Gallus is poisoned.
We hate that.
All right. So then they're going to take their turns. I accidentally closed Gassed. Come back, Gassed. You're not Gassed. Get out of here. Okay, so, Gas are going to attack.
Note to self, get a shield scroll.
All right. That is an 11 and a 19 to hit Azra.
19's gonna hit. I put my AC in the
Okay.
chat as well.
Okay. And then 16 and 17 to hit Randolph.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. So then both of those will miss against Randolph. One will hit Azra.
that's why you take that one level of wizard.
Azra, that is 10 slashing
Jesus.
damage. Also, please give me a Constitution saving throw now.
Should have taken heavy armor master. 10 points of slashing damage, and I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, please.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well,
That's a failure.
that is a
Oh
failure.
wait, do you get your own +4, or it only affects other people?
That's with the +4, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I rolled a 3 on the die.
Okay. Wait, no, because this has +6. Oh, because you have a +2.
My
+4.
natural bonus is +2.
I gotcha. Yes, that's a failure. You are now paralyzed for 1 minute.
Jesus. Okay. Well, that sucks.
You can repeat that save
I'm guessing
at the end of
mine?
each of your turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm
cool.
glad I shielded. Holy fuck.
All right.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the ghast.
You should be really glad you shielded. Okay, cool.
Ryder.
Put one level in the wizard.
Okay, well, this is a fun start. Bells. What's the rest? Yeah, so lesser restoration, no paralyzed, no, I don't like.
I don't know if that's a good use of your turn, though. I mean, do it if Azra can't stop you right now, but
True, but it's also not wise to just have you sitting there being a meaty snack stick.
that's fair.
So you're saying it's right here?
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Oh, is it the whole
go one of those.
Kiss the board.
It's not casting. Alright, well, whatever.
You display it in VTT.
There it is.
So is Ryder in the
door
doorway?
is- Yes, Ryder and Gallus are both in the doorway. The door is right where they are.
And
No longer paralyzed. We love to see it.
Nice.
And because I cast a spell, that's all I can do for the moment being. I guess except
All right.
no, that wouldn't work.
Juniper and Whisper.
So is this still technically in the house?
Which part?
Yeah, up here.
Yeah, that would be the house. Yep.
Okay.
The only thing is, I don't think you could get there without going all the way around. Because you'd have to go in where Ryder and Gallus is,
Yeah.
and then you can't get past this school here, Gast. You can't go through its space.
So this is not in
I
the
need
building.
whisper, right?
This is not in the building. This is
Okay,
this
I
is
guess
the
I'm just
corner
very
of the.
confused about the constraints of the board that we're in.
Okay,
So
this
does this mean
is
he's in a
This is
corner?
he's in the corner. Yes, inside. This is out. This is the wall, and the outside. You know what? To fix it, we can do, or that will mess everything up if we move it one space back, won't it? Yeah. So you just can't get up there from that way. So you could go south. And
I
go
mean,
around.
correct me if I'm wrong, but if this is Whisper, could Whisper not get there?
Oh no, Whisper certainly could, but that's Juniper right now.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay. That's fine. Hold on one moment.
So the question would be, can
So
you
the
do 5
Echo
minutes?
could get there, and then she could swap to where the Echo was and make
Yes,
it.
That is
that
true.
is a completely good use of it. Yes.
And that's what I will do.
Okay, so that uses your bonus action. You are all good.
Okay. All right. So she is going to attack with her longsword with advantage.
Mhm.
Does a 15
15
hit?
will hit.
Nice.
Their AC is 13 from what we know from Gallus's last attack.
Yep.
That would be 10. And we're going to try that again. Oh, wait. Do I need to do a save?
Oh, yes, thank you. At the beginning of your turn, you do. Thank you very much. Yes, please give me a Constitution saving throw when you enter that spot.
You still got that +4 though.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's a 22.
You pass.
Okay, so
Got
I'm going to assume a 19 hits.
19 hits.
13 damage.
Okay. It is bloodied.
Ooh. After
All right.
23 damage is below half, it's not dead yet. That's not great.
All right. Randolph.
Constitution saving throw?
Not until you enter. Oh, you are there. Yep. Yes. Yes, please.
That's +4, so 13.
13 passes.
Okay. I will hiya this
Paladins.
guy.
Okay.
Oof, I'm going to assume an 11 does not hit.
That does miss.
Unfortunate.
How about a 12?
That also misses.
Okay. Well, a 15 will hit. So
Yes, that does hit.
let's do some stuff. So that will be 10 damage to this one in the middle.
Technically speaking, it would be a bonus action to activate your Crimson Right.
I've activated my Crimson Ring ages ago.
When you first woke up this morning,
Uh,
we took a long rest.
Not that.
He rolled it before combat as we walked in.
When we were all rolling insight on Juniper, I rolled a d6 for Crimson Ray.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. Okay, 100%. Okay, cool. Then yes, 10 damage.
Yep.
All right, Azra.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go
You
in
need to give
for...
me another con save. You need to give me another con save, please.
You need to give you another Constitution saving throw. That is very true. It's going to be 11. This isn't a disease, is it?
No. But 11 will pass.
Oh, hell yeah! We love to see it. Cool. I'm going to go for some attacks with, I guess, Wispa, who is now no longer the Echo, which is terrifying. So that's going to be with advantage. A dirty 20 is going to hit.
Yes.
I do not roll the damage with advantage, though. It's going to be 11 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
How's it looking?
Fancy cooking. That is going to be on death's door.
God diggity damn it. Well, let's go for that.
No, he's second one. He has advantage.
Oh, okay.
Let's go for a finisher and 12 and 10 more points of damage.
Mm-hmm. That will indeed finish it. All right.
And Azra will set his shield against the other three.
Dukes. Will, I guess, just try Vicious Mockery? Will it work on them? Yeah, they can hear me. Yeah, okay. So we'll go for that. So I'll have the monster make a Wisdom save. Monster fails. And so... that. For 4 psychic damage. Not great.
What the fuck? Jokes!
Yeah,
Hey, you know
So-
what? That means it has disadvantage on its next attack. Which
that is true.
That's choice.
Mm-hmm. I'll mark that. Alright, so that is Jukes' turn. Gallus.
Okay, so I have disadvantage on my next attack. Is it just the one attack or all attacks this turn?
What did disadvantage was it?
With
Wait,
the poison condition, it's all.
It's all.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I'll get there. Other side. And then I'll do a Heckin' Hiya.
I think, technically speaking, in order to get over there, you would get an attack of opportunity from a middle guy.
If you do this because there's no gas to block here.
Let's. Yeah. Okay, you're right. That's a good point. Yep, that is fair.
And then, yep. Do that.
Skiddy-padoo.
Yeah.
Even that matter.
So just normally. Yep. That does hit. I got 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yep.
Murder time.
And I hit it for 14 damage.
All right.
And then I'll bonus action disengage down 2 squares.
Still alive after 14?
What?
It's still alive after the 14?
It's only taken 14.
I know. That's what I was asking. It's still alive after the 14?
Oh, yeah. Yes. And Gallus, you can actually make another, right? You can make another, no, poisoned. Let me see, how long are you poisoned? Oh no, you're poisoned for 1 minute, or whatever it said. Let me see, what was it? No, okay, you're not poisoned anymore, so you're good.
Oh, cool. We love
Oh, he's not poisoned anymore? Nice.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Shadows and becomes more shadowy.
You get my drift.
Yes. Gallus moved away. Very good. Alright, bad guys' turns. Ugh. Let's see here. We will go with 1 to Juniper, 1 to Azra, and 1 to Randolph.
I have
That
a
means you guys-
question. Did you want me to have kept their positions the same, or is it okay to have it switched like that, or should I just?
Because your solid form is still here, as long as the solid form is there, which token is there
Yeah.
is okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, if you were to say, like, the solid one was now out here, yeah, that'd be an issue. But since you're still inside, all
Cool.
good, thank you. So yeah, so it's gonna be one to each of you. So let me do those.
And the one against Juniper has disadvantage. I assume
That is
because
true.
it's the one that can reach her.
Yes. Yeah, Juniper misses. Then for Azra, that's a 17 to hit.
That misses!
And then to Randolph, that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that's gonna be
That eternal wizard question, do I want to cast shield?
14 slashing damage.
Woof!
And then I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw from you, Randolph.
Ooh,
Sure.
14.
Ooh, I think I'm good.
Yes. Yes. Actually, they have a really cool feature where if you crit on them, it's a nat 1. Nat 1s are nat 20s, and nat 20s are nat 1s. It's a really weird feature they have.
Fascinating.
And so,
Reversal of fortune.
all right. So yes, you succeed. That is the them. Ryder.
alrighty. So let's see here. Make sure I can do the. Yeah, I can easily squeeze in through here. Place myself there and take a swing with my trusty mace.
Mm-hmm.
$15.
That hits.
A. And that is 6 damage.
All right.
And for bonus action, Randolph, get yourself a healing word.
Thank you.
7.
All right. Juniper Whisper.
All right, Juniper is gonna step this way. Whisper. Oh wait, yeah. He's gonna go over here. And Juniper is going to attack this one with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
What just happened?
24.
Nice. Very good.
I got no clue myself.
Let's try this again. Ooh, 19.
Yep. Very good.
One of those monsters from Scooby-Doo too.
Alright, and 10 damage.
This thing is on death's door.
Oh my god.
Oh no, actually, sorry. This thing is dead.
Oh, she done.
That is better.
Okay, so my bonus action then is Juniper and Whisper switch places.
Okay.
Nice.
Like the live action one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Randolph.
All right, roll to hit this bat. Wait, con save?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's right. I never did con save either.
Yes, Juniper as well. Thank you guys. Thank you for
Oh,
keeping me
no.
on toes.
Save once, you keep making it?
I'm good. Every
It's every turn.
Oh, wow.
I would
assumed
check
it was
into
like
that
once
constant.
Oh no, you're right. If you it's only if you fail, then you have to keep doing it. But if you succeed, you are immune. So
That-
let me make a mark of that. So thank you. So
Ooh.
Juniper, you've succeeded, so you don't need to do it again. I think the only one who failed so far has been Gallus, right? So Gallus succeeded on this last one.
No, he didn't make one because he was poisoned and then left the area.
Right. So Gallus will have to keep making it, but everybody else is good. Juice hasn't done it yet, but yes.
Okay.
It's kind of
Okay.
like their
I
stench
think-
is so overwhelming that it makes you want to vomit.
Blech.
And
Roll.
whenever you don't make the con save, you're vomiting. So that's why you.
That would be a nat 20 to hit.
Ooh, good for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll, you bastard!
Yeah, I know. That's my third nat 20 in a row.
Oh, but wait a second. For Ryder's con save, which
I was gonna say.
that's a +4 though, so that's an 11, so you pass.
Oh.
Good job,
Okay, I
Azra.
forgot. I'm in the radius of the. That's right. I need
My man, I got y'all. I got y'all.
God, that.
So that 13 is already including the crit?
No, it's not. I don't know why it
Okay.
didn't. It said that it was going to, and then it didn't. So I'm going to roll another d10 and then 2d6.
It's gonna take a while to get used to that aura.
And that 2 needs to be re-rolled, so one sec. Okay, so we've got 13 plus 16, so 29 on it.
30 29, yep. And then your right damage too?
That was including the right down.
Okay, gotcha. That one is dead.
Oh, bam.
So I will move here and then here to flank with this new guy.
Yep.
And then I will attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
19 hits, I assume?
19 hits.
Okay. So there is 14 slashing plus an additional 5 lightning.
Okay.
Still up.
Yep, still up.
Bonus
It is
action.
almost dead.
Bonus action, back end of my glaive.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
22.
Yep. That's so weird. It came up as 37 on my end.
It does that sometimes, but it's all good. So that will be 6 bludgeoning plus 6 lightning.
Killing this one as well, Randolph.
Yeah, let's give it.
Randolph and Juniper just ripping through these guys like tissue paper.
What I do think is I think pretty cool. I never thought about when you have a weapon that has the back end damage, you only have to do the right on it once. So you get 2 attacks out of that weapon from the front and the back, but you don't have to actually dual wield, and therefore you don't have to do the right damage twice.
Yeah, that's bonkers.
So I'll take your immunities away because they dead now.
So, hold on. Let's just.
Oh shit! But since there were 4 of them, Should you guys have been taking 4 con saves every turn? Just kidding. I think that'd be horrible. And
Here's,
so,
here's the
Well,
thing,
if we
though.
passed the first, then it was over anyway.
Yeah.
well, no, because I think you would only pass against that particular ghoul
I
gas.
mean, they all smell the
thing.
same, my dude.
Yeah, because it says here immune to the gas stench for 24 hours. It doesn't say all gas stench. So hormones, different stenches. I don't know.
I don't
Man,
like
that's a good thing that combat's over anyway.
that. Anyway, moving on.
The next combat is also gas. No, we're just
And now
doing gas
this
all day.
is
Yeah, exactly. All right, so out of combat, you guys now hear crying. You still hear crying coming from the kitchen.
Azra's gonna go straight for the source of it.
You walk into the kitchen and there's no one there. If you want to give me a perception check to try to find where the crying is coming from.
I'm gonna guidance myself for this, please. Oh, hey, my perception's at a +2 now, and then get a 1d4 to that. That's gonna be a 15.
Yes. You hear crying coming from one of the lower cupboards next to the oven.
Okay. How does Azra want to play this? Ooh, I have an idea. Azra is going to cast dancing lights outside of the cupboard, and he's going to. Can I tell how old the person sounds?
Definitely a child crying.
Azra was thinking child. Azra is going to sit down next to it, and he's going to say in common and softly, there is no more danger out here. You are safe. And he's going to, like, put one of the dancing lanterns, like, right at the corner of the cupboard, so that the light will hopefully get into the cupboard a little bit.
And I say, and Juniper, who's slightly glowing just a little bit, will say in Celestial the same thing. Up next.
So she does not understand Celestial, but you do sound nice and harmonic, and so it is a good. It is good. So Azra, give me Persuasion with advantage.
We love to see it.
Thank you.
Persuasion with advantage. It's gonna be a 21, my good man.
Yes. So you see this slowly. These little fingers come out and grip the edge of the cupboard, the door, and you see it slowly open, and this little girl crawls through, and this is what she looks like. And she comes out and she's like, I don't know. I don't know
safe.
what to do. And
It's all right.
Say Juniper goes, "Hello, child. Don't worry, we're here."
she runs
And
up to both Azra and Juniper and hugs them each on the leg. So she has like her right arm around Azra's leg and her left arm around Juniper's leg, and like holds you together.
Say Juniper just kind of looks at Azra and then like puts her hand down and just like pats her head, like anime style, you know.
Azra is going to smile softly at Juniper at this display and then reach down and try to like hoist the child up into his arms.
My mommy and my daddy, they aren't here anymore. They're gone. And are you my new mommy and daddy? She looks directly at Juniper and Azra.
No.
Juniper would say,
Curious about that.
"I'm not your new mother, but the God Almighty has sent me to help. We can bring you to safety and find you someone who will cherish you. We are here to save this city."
She's in Azra's arms. Azra, you feel her right arm like clutch around you. Juniper, she reaches her left arm out to you to grab your hand.
And I say Juniper gently grabs her hand and just kind of cups her cheek.
She is clutching your hand so hard, like cutting off the circulation in your hand hard. Same thing with your shoulder, Azra. Like you feel like really, really hard clutch on your shoulder.
It is very impressive that I can feel your grip through my pauldron.
She's like, sorry,
I am
not sorry.
child.
She gets
This
one
is
of the
one
part where
hell
it's,
of a grip you have on you.
she gets between the joint. You know what I mean? She gets in that area where the joint is.
Taking fun.
And I say Juniper just smiles sweetly down at her and does not like tries not to show any kind of pain or any kind of reaction.
I don't. Please don't leave me alone. Can I stay with you? Can I stay
We
with you
are-
two? Can
We
I?
are going to bring you to safety. We are traveling further into danger to save more people who need us.
And I say, we have a wagon that would be a good place for you to sit and rest, but we have to go save other people as well. Do you think you can be a brave girl and stay with our in the safety of our caravan?
I'm going to ask a question of the DM real quick before we make this go any promises. How
Yeah.
long has it been since we left the cathedral?
Oh, like, let's say like half an hour, not even 20 minutes.
I feel like it might be worth the trip to bring a helpless little girl back
Yeah.
to this.
I didn't know how far away we were, so that was just
Yeah, totally fair.
I would
If they're like
say-
several hours away, then that makes a lot more sense.
I would step up and say you should let Gallus and I circle back and bring her to safety.
Oh, just Gallus and Randolph?
He would say, no, she won't go anywhere without Azra or...
Guys,
No,
crack off.
I won't,
Hey, bro.
Nice man,
Azra's
nice lady.
gonna
Does she,
kiss her.
have you introduced her? Does she know your names? Kyle doesn't know if she knows your names or not. Does she know your names? Have you introduced yourselves?
I feel like,
Yeah.
Azra and Juniper probably introduced themselves.
Azra and Juniper, I only want to stay with them. And she clings harder.
You don't want to come with the fun bunny?
She looks over and the bunny is just covered in blood.
I don't suppose you happen to learn prestidigitation to clean yourself, have you?
I would say to her,
I'm
everyone in this
myself
party,
clean.
everyone in this party is
Covered in
trusted,
blood.
and she gives them everyone a look, and my friends, and they would not harm you.
Yeah.
I am going. What's your name, child?
Oh, yes. My name is Shora. Shora Hevron.
All right, Shora. You have been a very brave girl, keeping yourself safe. I need to ask you to be a brave girl for just a little bit longer. Can you do that for me?
Okay, yes, I can.
I need you to go with Mr. Randolph and Mr. Gallus, so that they can bring you back to where it is safe, and where there are people who will care for you. So that...
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oof! Children! Can I guide
Can I give him the
myself?
help action by doing a delightful bunny dance?
So out of character, the book literally says she clings to one character and will not leave their side. And so
Oh.
that's where
No.
Kyle's at. So
100%. The question remains, can Randolph do a funny bunny
yes,
dance?
Randolph can try to do a funny bunny dance to give you flat persuasion.
I love that. Can I guidance myself for this?
Yes.
Love that. It's going to be an 18 plus 4.
22. And she'll go, okay.
I promise you, though.
Yeah.
I promise you, though, that I will be back to check on you to make sure that you've been a good girl. All right?
Okay. The other thing is with my mommy and daddy gone, I don't want to go to the orphanage. I don't want to.
You're
I
not
don't wanna...
going to go to the orphanage. I promise.
And I say, if you want, my mother and father are also here. They lead the Knights of Ilmater. If you do want to go to the orphanage, you can come join us.
Azra's trying to parse whether or not Universe offered to adopt this child.
I think that was Juniper offering for her parents to adopt a child.
Do you
Juniper
want to
doesn't
be
want.
my little sister?
Yeah. Do you want to? I don't want a daughter. I'll take a sister though.
But Juniper is like, so Azra's like trying to parse this, and like he has that woman doing math expression for a bit.
I say Juniper is offering our home within the safest, most warmest place she's ever known, a bloodthirsty knight order that takes on people who destroy and make bad things in the world, a chance for revenge, and good people. So Juniper would 100% take her under her wing if she so wants. but she's
Uh,
quite young.
Provided that happened, but provided that happened, could she still call you mommy? That's the question.
I think
If she signed up for the Knights of Ilmater, could she call you mommy?
that we could discuss it.
That's a fair trade.
Incredible.
I would say
And then Azra, provided she also agrees to protect Princess Caliday, could she call you?
Completely unrelated question. Can I call you Dad?
yes.
I think we need to have a discussion about boundaries.
I mean, I
Right.
could use the ego boost.
So yeah,
Regardless, though.
Shora walks timidly over to the bunny man, and she goes, "So I go with you, bunny man?
Yeah.
Yes." She reaches a hand out.
And I say, and I would say specifically before I let her go, and I say, remember, truth and goodness will never lead you astray.
My parents always told me to be good.
And your parents are right.
I mean, they're dead now. But no,
That
she's
is because there
she
is
doesn't-
evil and wrong and mean in this world, and you cannot become what has destroyed them.
So she takes Randolph's hand, and she is
I
remarked.
turn around and kneel down with the goal of letting her have a bunny back ride.
Yeah, she timidly climbs aboard, and she would be like, "You are really soft, Mr. Bunny Man."
Yes, I am. I groom myself every day.
Okay,
I tell
so
her, you're gonna go visit a beautiful giant bird. She's very soft.
Hey,
all right, so you guys go on ahead. So four of the party members go ahead to the excuse me, the cemetery. The other two double back real quick.
I think we're gonna go like up to the entrance of the cemetery and no further before Gallus and Randolph return.
Agreed.
if we even get to the entrance before we make it back.
Yeah, it would be 20 minutes to get there and 20 minutes back, so you are 40 minutes behind
Well, we
unless
are
you dash
certainly
or whatever
going
to
to
catch
search
up.
this room, so I'm sure that'll give us some time.
Yes.
Not only are we going to dash, but he can dash as a bonus action as well. And I have the rabbit hop, so we are faster than normal.
Yeah.
So you're going to move approximately 3 times per turn kind of thing. Okay, yeah.
Which is, I assume,
like 2.5, because bunny hop isn't quite as good as a third dash, but still fast.
Okay.
I assume that was kind of why the two of you offered to do it.
Yes,
Well,
that does make
I offered
sense.
myself and this random guy that I'm dragging along with me, but yes.
Yes.
Is there money involved?
Do I get kid?
There is something that will happen while Gallus and Randolph are on their side adventure with Shora.
And I'm saying, what is her name again?
I put in the chat, it was Shora Hevron, so Shora.
Shora.
She's just a babe.
I'm sure you'll ensure her safety.
Nope, I'm leaving.
Nope, I'm leaving.
Yeah, no. Fuck you, my guy.
We give her to the demons.
We literally ran her over.
Randolph and sorry, I almost said Randolph and Azra. Randolph and Gallus. You on the way back, you make it back safely with Shora, and Shora, you introduce her to Eris, and she's like, a bunny man and a bird person in the same day. And like she goes over to Eris and starts petting the bird, and Eris doesn't like it at first, but you know,
Chris?
yeah, and Eris wouldn't mind a pet.
Eris would love it. She'd be like, oh,
Okay, all right, yeah, sure. And then so then you guys head out, and on the way back, you do hit something. Gallus and Randolph. You see a charred humanoid corpse in the middle of the street, clutching something in its hand. Do you go over to the corpse?
Can I tell what it's clutching? Is it smaller than its fist?
No, it is definitely sticking out of its fist. Why don't you give me a perception check?
Sure, I have a on those.
Same.
15.
Yeah, Yes. So on a 15, it's clutching some type of longsword, a super shiny longsword.
I will ritually cast Identify on it.
What's the range on Identify? How close are you getting to the body?
Oh, I would need to touch. I will ritual cast.
Seems sus.
I will.
Well,
I
okay.
was gonna look around the surrounding area.
Go ahead. Well, he's looking around the surrounding area. I would get approached, but I would not touch anything. And I want to inspect the corpse to make absolutely certain it's not dead.
I am perception.
Or it is dead.
There is no. What?
I'm gonna perception the surrounding area to see if anything's watching us.
No, there's nothing weird about the surrounding area, Gallus. But Matt, Gallus, are you going up to the body with Randolph, or are you staying behind?
Well,
I'll go.
Well, I would be going up while he's looking around the surrounding. So at first it would be just me, but then he'd come up once he confirms there's nothing in threat.
Yeah, but while
Okay.
he's doing that, I'm constantly like watching our surroundings.
Okay, so Randolph, I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. 1 sec, I've got a thingy.
A thingy.
It's a racial thingy.
And then Gallus, like 5 seconds
Um,
later, you give me a dexterity saving throw.
So I'm going to use my reaction to add a D4 to that. Actually,
Okay.
what did I get? A fucking 8?
You got an 8.
I'll just take it on the chin. I'm not going to pass with a fucking D4.
Okay. And then, Gallus, let me know what yours is.
16.
Okay, Gallus, you pass. So you're going to take half of whatever I'm giving you in a second. Randolph, you're going to fail. Gallus, you're going to take 7 fire damage. Sorry, I should probably describe what happens. I'm sorry. The body explodes, and a gout of hellfire erupts out of the ground from below the body, and causing Gallus to take 7 fire damage and Randolph to take 14 fire damage.
Is that worth a spell? No, I think I'll stick to
Too
4.
late. Fun fact: the DC was 12, so an 8 plus 4 would have made you pass.
I mean, come on. I see, that's not a 4.
That's not a 4.
Yeah, I'll eat the 14. I've got healers back in.
Okay. The fire has gone away. Would you like to examine the body or the sword?
What caused the fire?
Hellfire came from below the body, so like maybe there's some kind of like magma vent kind of a thing
Did the
underneath
body move at all?
The body did not. It's just more charred now.
What radius did that hellfire come up? Like, how close did we have to be?
5 feet. 5 feet circle around the body.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and use my glaive from 10 feet away to move the body from where it was.
Yeah,
Like, just
yeah,
push
good
it
idea.
away with my glaive.
Give me kind of a glaive attack to see like if you're able to maneuver your glaive and kind of do that.
17. 19. I'm good at that.
Yes. Jess, while you're in the kitchen, can you please take my my pot off the stove? Just put it on burner, please.
So 19.
Yes, please. Okay, yeah, 19. Yes, you successfully pull the body away from this like hellfire geyser, and right as you do so, it erupts again. But you're not hit. You're good. Yeah. So now you are free to examine the sword in his hand and the body.
Well, let's start with the body. Is there anything else on it other than the sword, or?
Yeah, give me a investigation.
Sure.
I shall help you.
Sure.
Jolly cooperation.
23.
Yes. There is an unknown vial. There's a charred pouch, and inside that pouch is an unknown vial of liquid.
Okay. Here's the thing. I feel like, Kyle, correct me if I'm wrong on this. If I were to ritually cast, do I have to, like, sit still and chill for 10 minutes? Or could I walk with the party as I focus and ritually cast?
You can walk for 10 minutes as long as you don't, like, get into combat or do anything else. Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like I would rather grab the vial and the sword now and ritually cast Identify with them after we catch up.
Yeah.
So I will do just that. Let me add them to party loop.
head.
Shiny sword and unknown liquid.
Is the sword like silver or is it
Dead on.
engraved?
Yes, it is. No, it is indeed a silvered longsword. Because you guessed it out of character, I would say Randolph would recognize it.
Okay. That's pretty badass. Silver longsword. I'm into it.
Thank you, Jess.
Do I have any? Would I know if at all if it's also magical or?
You could do an Arcana check to see if you sense any like
I'll do
arcane
that, then.
vibes coming off
Sure.
of it.
I assume nothing I'd have advantage on, right?
Vibe check.
No. Yeah, I know it's not a real thing like rules is written, but I think if you were really good at Arcana, you could like sense magic. I don't know.
I just love that it's doing a vibe check on an item. That's delicious.
Yeah, you successfully check, but there doesn't appear to be any magic like humming on this sword.
Okay, I'll probably still identify it later just to be sure, but for the moment, let's dash and catch back.
Yes, so you meet up with the party outside of the cemetery. Shora has gone to High Hall, and I will grab the 6 of us. Thank you, Jukes. Not Jukes, sorry, Azra.
Juniper and Juniper both use longswords, correct?
Yes. Also, once you bring it to Azra, he has Detect Magic unlimited, so...
Oh,
You just
good
say,
point.
no.
I would save on the 10 minutes, yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
oh, that's
once
not
I
bad.
meet up with them, I would present the 2 items and say, Azra, can you tell me if either of these are magical?
I
I would
certainly
say
can.
if you wanted to definitely have him do the detect magic on the sword, but if you wanted to spend your 10-minute, 20-minute walk checking identify on the vial, you definitely could too.
If that's the case, I would just identify them both, because if I have a 20-minute journey, then that's 10 minutes for each.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the sword is not magical. The vial is a vial of frost giant strength.
Okay.
One time you get real strong real quick. All right. So let me unveil some of this there cemetery. Jess, you need help with something?
Can you grab me a dex possible?
Oh, Jess, what are you doing? Do you need help? Okay. So you guys walk into this cemetery, and you see a couple things. You're on the main road here, the main path, and walking through the graves to your left, you see this, like
sorry,
a
can you
bunch of
flash that back up?
skeletons. Oh, what?
Can you flash that back up? I missed it.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Love
Okay,
that.
thank you.
You see, they're a lot more militarized in the picture, but you do see like a bunch of skeletons wandering the cemetery on your left. On your right, you see a bunch of zombies wandering the cemetery. But they are not going onto the paths, so it appears the paths are somewhat safe. So
Spooky,
maybe just
scary skeletons.
so you get the sense that maybe if you don't go near the zombies or skeletons, they won't fuck with you. But
Real quick, Remy is back.
Is there any kind of,
so
like...
Juniper's back. I would give probably in my head, I would present the silver sword to the party, and I would say this sword is not magical, but it is silver, so it may be able to bypass some of the resistances. I do not use long swords. I found it on my journey. I think it would be best in Juniper's hands.
I agree with these.
And I say Juniper would kind of just light up with a smile, and she'd be like, Randolph, that's so kind. Thank you.
He would smile back and say anything for a friend.
Crack a smile. Okay. So silvered is just it makes it so it's resistant, right?
no, silver. So yeah, silver makes it if they had non-magical whatever, it works.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting. We can continue where we left off.
Okay. You also see in the center here, closest to you, there's only a couple of these ones. There's a couple of skeletal centaurs.
Cool.
Are they wielding glaives?
That's very.
Let me check their stat block.
If so, we're fudged.
If so, Randall wants to root them.
If so, we detect them, and if they are magical, we destroy them.
And we take their glaives.
They are actually wielding great axes.
No, bad weapon.
I am gonna kind of sweep the area around this path with detect magic, Kyle. Which has a 30-foot range.
Yes. The path itself, in and of itself, is magical.
Path itself, I'm gonna guess abjuration magic.
Yep.
Good guess.
Is anything? I'm gonna guess there's a lot of necromantic magic also kind of running around.
Yeah, this whole
grave.
cemetery. The whole
Yeah, kind of
cemetery.
everything.
Yes. Huh? It's just
Okay,
pinging
cool.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured.
As you approach, though, you would see the cemetery. You would also see statues of these folks.
Oh,
Pathfinder characters.
yes.
They're just my statues now, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right.
There were 8 characters for each of the core classes. You got Wizard, Barbarian, Ranger, yeah. How fun.
I just needed a picture that had exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need a picture that had exactly 10 people, and I'm like, cool, this one does. And so...
Pathfinder classes, that's so funny.
Alright, so let me read you the description. The 10-foot-high brass fence that once surrounded El Terrell Cemetery has fallen in numerous places, and a wide gate allowing access to the grounds has been torn from its hinges. Severed humanoid body parts adorn the spikes atop the fence posts. Some of the body parts wriggle and writhe as if undead, twitching in concert with the lightning flashes of the companion. I should probably mention that. The big blue thing in the sky is currently creating lightning in various places.
Hate that.
Cracked gravestones and crumbling monuments are scattered across the cemetery grounds, whose center is occupied by a chapel, with symbols. If you want, it's you would just recognize them, I think, at this point. Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. That once holy structure now glows with a fatigued purple radiance. So this whole building is glowing purple.
I don't like that at all.
Let's see. We discussed the skeletons and the zombies already. We discussed the minotaurs. Okay. So yes, as you're approaching the main building, the city's descent in Avernus has taken its toll on the once beautiful chapel. Nearly all the stained glass windows along the outside walls have been smashed, and the main doors hang open. No sign of any other creatures in or around the building can be seen. The statues. Carved pillars resembling heroes of El Terrell's past decorate this white marble patio leading into the main chapel. The dark mahogany doors are ajar, and the remains of the patio's windows have been spread shattered stained glass everywhere.
Cool.
Ooh.
All right. Nowhere to go but forward, I suppose. If nothing stops me, Azra's going to continue forward up to that cross, that T intersection in the pathway. And the zombies, they're encroaching on us, but they stop at the edge of the path. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. They're also not really worried about you. They're kind of just meandering. They're just kind of going around in general. So because you're there are some coming to you, but there's also some walking away from you.
Oh, so they didn't even seem to really notice us.
Some don't. Some do.
Seems
Oh,
like
okay.
There's like 1,000. There's 1,000 of them. So it's like
Gotcha. Hey, again? That's real hateful.
Okay.
So we have a smashed window, open doors. And the 10 statues, while I put them here for like just to make a point, you can actually see the 10 pillars that the statues are.
Right.
Okay.
I say perhaps there was once a protective spell, like used to be on the. Was it a justice building, whatever it
On the
was?
cathedral. Ooh, that's very possible. Do these statues look desecrated in any way?
Not from the exterior, but you could always do like a religion check or an arcana check on them.
I feel like it's worthwhile to get up to the stairs and take a look at them.
Are the statues magical?
It's a good question. They're within 30 feet of me.
Yeah. The statues themselves are not magical currently.
And there's no like traces of old magic on them.
You would get trace. I don't know if detect magic detects old traces.
I mean, that's up to you, really.
Yeah.
Sure, it detects old traces. Yes, of again abjuration.
Interesting. There is a degree of latent magic on these statues, but nothing currently active.
It's probably very similar to what we were dealing with at High Hall.
I think Juniper is correct that these statues, once upon a time, might have created a protective barrier for this temple.
Did you just call me Juniper?
No, Juniper said it first.
Juniper
So
said-
he's
I
hands off the Juniper.
completely.
Yeah.
I was
okay.
like, what?
Oh, no, yeah, Juniper did say it first.
Just like a man. To hear it from a woman, I think he thought it and said it.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna do, please give me Arcana or Religion on a statue. Oh, Juniper already did. So Juniper on a 12. Are you touching the statue, Juniper, or are you just looking at it?
What I would say...
I assume this is a raised platform, so she can't. She
we
couldn't
can't hear you, Jess.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
Hello?
unless you want to move forward.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can now.
What I would do is I would probably have Wispa float up there, and then I would just switch place with her so that we could both be up there.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. The second you do that,
Everything explodes.
here.
Everything comes alive and kills me.
That would be sad. I just gave you a sword.
Let me just move these heroes out of the way.
Say, because I stepped off the path. Does that mean all the zombies come after me?
No, because you teleported with Wispa, so you're good. You never actually.
Yes, good.
You never
That's
touched the
why
grass.
I did it that way.
Yes. But what happens is that as you approach this statue, something happens.
Oh.
Is it a
You would notice
golem?
a couple of these things. There are two different species. You see these guys,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like
and you see these guys.
No!
These girls.
I hate
And so-
that.
the green goblin.
I hate that, Kyle.
Can I roll to know what these are?
Yeah.
Would I have it-
There's 5 and 5. They're undead. So do you
Why
have advantage
not?
on undead? Yeah.
What would you like me to roll?
Nature, Arcana, maybe Religion,
Can it be history?
Investigation, perhaps?
maybe History. What'd you say?
Investigation, perhaps?
Not Investigation, but History, yeah.
Only 11.
Yeah. 11s would just be like, yeah, they're undead.
That's
But
not
a
a
14.
24.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 24 though would say definitely. These are shadows and specters.
Oh,
The five in the north are shadows. The 5 to the south are specters. You would notice though that the second they appear, one shadow and one specter go away.
Interesting.
But-
Give us more details about, do they
I would run
volunteer?
up early.
They like fly off to the west.
Gotcha.
The moment they appear, I would run up here because I'm very nervous for Juniper.
Yes. I would let you guys move a little bit before we go initiative, so you
Okay,
get to go like up the stairs or something. Yeah.
So as someone comes up, another pair takes off. So is it like everyone that comes up, one takes off? I guess I'm just a little confused.
No. The second they came out of the statues, 8 of them stayed where they were, 2 flew to the west. So now we're gonna enter initiative.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect comment.
Make sure
All
I'm
right, not the
selecting.
worst thing I've ever
What
done in my
I'm
life.
lying, Chris.
You should put it on.
Oh, I meant to ask for heals before this combat started. Whoops.
I've had better.
Oops.
We all rolled pretty mediocre.
Hmm.
I mean, only half of us have rolled so far.
Ah!
Except for Randolph, goddamn.
What'd you get, Chris?
24.
You just gotta show off, don't you?
Oh, you think I'm the show off?
No, I meant to get whoever got a 24 Gallus. Yeah.
Gallus, that's who is the show off.
Yeah!
I'm literally taking a bonus as soon as I fucking
No,
can.
shut up.
I'll have a higher bonus than you.
Yeah, they will have your bonus to you.
It'll be plus 10.
I can't wait to have a higher bonus than you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
My name's Max.
Y'all having a good time there, lads?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
He keeps singing this song. I want it to end.
This sounds like always.
This is the song that never
No.
ends.
No. God damn.
All right, shadow initiative.
He was literally.
Oh, please let me be able to cast my spell first.
And then Spectre initiative.
All the places.
All right. They didn't go in even like because that makes sense. Let me delete these ones then.
That's
Alrighty.
unfortunate.
So let's sort by stuff. Looks like Gallus is gonna go first, followed by the Spectres. So shadows. Gallus, you see shadows and specters arise from these statues of heroes. What do you do?
I'm going to hold my initiative until one of them gets within sneak attack range.
Okay.
Or hold an action. That's what I meant.
Okay, if you're gonna hold an action, do you want to use your movement to actually get yourself into place? Or do you want to hold your whole turn?
No, I'll just hold my action. I think right where I am is fine.
Yeah, I imagine these two are gonna. One of them will end up there probably.
Yeah. So
Okay. So that is Gallus's shadows. So
Me.
move up,
Hate shadow.
which would trigger Gallus's action.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna attack that guy since he's entered.
Because it moved into range. Yes.
We will.
Oh, stinking kidding me?
We will do the Gallus Randolph combo attack.
No, we won't.
All right, well, Randolph will attack.
Now one.
You miss.
So
And
that
then
would be
Randolph?
14 slashing plus
What was the to hit? Oh, 24. Yes. Okay, gotcha.
24. Yeah.
19.
Plus 5 lightning.
Sorry, I should tell you this. From your stuff earlier, vulnerabilities that are vulnerable to radiance, they are resistant to everything else, basically. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. And then they're immune to necrotic and poison. So they are just a bunch of stuff.
Well, I don't have any
What
way to
about my
deal
new
with that.
silvered
But,
weapon? Is it resistant to my silvered weapon?
It is not resistant to silver.
Woo.
So sorry, yeah, so your 14 slashing will be halved, and your 5 lightning, though, will go through. So you're good.
oh, it's not resistant to lightning?
No, just thunder,
Oh,
which is weird.
yeah.
Well, one is sound and one is electricity.
So 7 plus 5 is 12.
Fools! I am mighty Randall. I need healing.
You would notice that after that one attack, it is on death's door. These are not strong shadows.
I am.
We love to see it.
Damn.
Okay, so that's Randolph's opportunity. And then Gallus missed. So that is that. Let's continue their turns. So we'll move up. We will move
Yes.
up.
Yes.
We will move up.
Oh, Jukes.
Move up.
Oh wait, hold on. It's not his turn. It's not his turn.
Oh, right. Sorry. Thank you. Good point. Good point.
How dare
Good point.
you?
Excuse.
I just like all the bad guys. All the bad guys. All the bad guys.
Yes.
All right. So thank you. So yes, the 4 shall now take their turns.
Get him water. Get him water.
So that's going to be 2 attacking Ryder with advantage, 1 on Gallus, and
No, thank
1
you.
on Randolph. So let's start with the 2 on Ryder
Let's go.
with advantage.
Oh. This is
You're
good.
trying to relight things. Nope.
That is a 13 on the first one,
Negative.
and then 18 on the second one.
It meets.
Okay, so that's going to do 6 necrotic damage. And then also, your strength score is reduced by 1.
He doesn't get a save for that effect?
No, unfortunately not.
Holy shit.
So your strength score is reduced by 1. If your strength goes down to 0, you die. The reduction only lasts until you finish a short or long rest.
Alrighty.
Wow.
All right. So that is the ones against Randolph. Let's do... No, sorry, not Randolph. Ryder. Let's do Gallus. That's going to miss. Then we'll do... Randolph. That's also going to miss. So that's the Shadows sucky turns.
We
Randolph.
love to see it.
And I don't even think Ryder cares about his strength, so he's probably like, fuck it.
It's only 1. When I start losing more, I'll get worried.
Oh, okay. He froze up for a while there. You said that was against me?
Which one?
You.
Oh, one of them. There was one of them against you. Yeah. But it missed.
Then who was? Okay, you when you were talking about the damage.
Oh, that was against Ryder.
Oh,
The only
okay.
one that hit was one against Ryder. Everybody else missed.
Okay. All right, so it's my turn.
Yes.
So let's see. This is the one that's already taken the damage. But I have advantage on this one, so we're going to go with that one. Go with some Mighty Hayaz. I assume a 26 hits.
26 hits.
Boo.
Okay, you have that damage. So that will be 7 slashing plus 3 lightning.
That one's dead.
This one?
Oh, I thought you were using your glaive to attack the one that was 10 feet away from you. So
No,
the one that
I
already took
took
damage.
back this one because I didn't have advantage on this one.
Then never mind. That one's not dead. So this one takes the 6 damage. Got it.
Okay, so I will attack the same one because I have advantage.
Yep.
25. So that will be 10 slashing plus 2 lightning.
All right.
You still up?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go at him again with my bonus. $25.
Ooh.
So that will be 8 bludgeoning and 1 lightning.
That one is dead.
Okay. Can you remove the X on this one up here?
Oh yeah, I mean I did that. I didn't do it. Thank you.
Nice. That is going to be my whole turn. Other than I will say now aloud. prioritize yourselves. I'm okay, but I could use some heals if anyone has the free time.
Okay.
Azra will nod,
Right.
but he looks distracted by Juniper, who's basically alone at the far end.
Yeah, I'm completely with it.
Yeah.
Ryder.
All right. We are going to
Julians.
pass. Beacon of Hope. I feel like we're clustered together enough for this to do well. For y'all to read.
Gotcha. Not even a chance, my good sir.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wasn't
too far
sure.
away.
I can't visualize things.
And because of
30 foot.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
and that is all I can do for the moment. Set us up.
There you go.
Wait.
Well, it's not an aura, it's just when he
not an
casts a
aura.
spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
it's not. Doesn't. Oh, well, for 1 minute.
No, it holds on.
The
for a
effect is
minute.
concentration, but it's not an aura. He chooses a number of targets.
Yes.
But I made a cool thing, guys.
You did. It was a very cool
very,
thing.
very
I'm proud
cool
of you.
and completely irrelevant to the current situation.
Max is apparently not proud of you.
You did a thing.
I don't know how to do it. You did it better than me.
Alrighty. So what creatures did you choose?
All the friendlies that were close to me.
Oh, in essence, it's kind of an aura for 1 minute then in that regard.
No, because if it was an aura, I could step into it and then get it. But because it is not.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't change.
Even if we walk away, we still keep the effect.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just put dots on yourselves for that. Anything else, Ryder?
That is all I can do for the moment. So we're just setting up for next round. Let's go.
It's you.
All right. Now the specters.
Guess we're just using colored dots. Fine.
Ooh, I don't
Aw,
think
I
I
hate
actually
that.
made it from where it was. What's their movement? Oh, okay, yeah, they're good. Never mind. Yeah. And then we'll have these ones do this.
So no one's gonna go near my echo?
No, this one here is gonna attack the Echo. It just wanted to be in between you. So 2 are gonna go for Juniper, 1's gonna go for Wispa. And 1 for Azra. So let's do north to south. So we'll go with Azra first. 13 to hit, that's gonna miss. Then 14 against Wispa.
Doesn't hit.
And then a 21 and a 15 against Juniper.
A 21 and a what?
15. So the 15's going to miss,
Only
I'm
the
guessing.
21 hits.
That's what I thought. So the 21 goes through. Let me do damage on that. That is 10 necrotic damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Will an 18 work?
You passed. So that's the Spectre's turns. Azra.
Okay, so tell me about... So I got the 24 for these creatures. Tell me about specters. Do I know if they are resistant to non-magical weapons?
They have about the. I think they have the exact same. Yeah, they have the exact same stuff as the shadow. So resistant
Everything
to
but
acid,
radiant.
cold, fire. Oh no, sorry, different. I'm sorry, there is different. Resistant acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, immunities, necrotic, and poison.
So the
That's
difference
accurate.
is that they are resistant to lightning
To
and
lightning.
aren't vulnerable to radiant.
Ooh.
Yes, that is the difference.
Ooh.
Well, that sucks.
Mhm.
That sucks big time.
Mhm.
First things first, I am going to use my bonus action and cast Shield of Faith on Juniper. Juniper, you get a +2 to your AC.
Nice.
I got you, boo.
So I'm gonna come join you in a second.
I was gonna cast Moonbeam on them. Unfortunately, they grouped in a way that I couldn't catch all three without also catching Juniper. So I'm just gonna hang tight for right now. But I am going to.
Could you hold an action until you could?
Nuts. Was
Oh,
shield of
are
faith.
you? Are you? Do you plan to come to where I am?
I sure do.
I also believe, though, you couldn't do Moonbeam if you also did Shield of Faith, right?
I was
Oh,
just
no,
gonna
I-
say you can't do both. Yeah.
Well, that is why I did Shield of Faith instead.
Mm.
Oh.
I'm with you.
Yeah, if I can, then I'm gonna hold an action. I'm gonna like look across at Juniper, and we have that like moment of like warrior eye communication. I'm gonna hold my action. Juniper, do you plan to flank with me against the Spectre?
Let's see. Probably.
It's 45, I think.
Yeah, I can get it.
Yeah, but the Echo...
Hell
might
yeah.
do it? I don't know.
Yeah, the
Then,
afternoon,
yeah,
then you can switch.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action when Juniper comes to flank with me. I'm gonna attack the Spectre.
All right. So Juniper, put your AC back at normal because you don't get shield of faith.
Why not?
Uh,
Shield of Faith is a bonus, I believe.
Yeah, Shield of Faith's
No,
a bonus
because- no.
action, my man.
but the issue is that you can't cast an action. You can't cast two spells in the same turn.
He's
I'm
not
not-
casting a spell. He's using a sword.
So, but Moon. Oh, you're not doing. Oh, so I thought you were doing Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Oh, I missed. I
No.
thought you said once she. Oh, I thought once she was out of there, you were gonna cast Moonbeam.
No,
I missed,
he
okay.
chose to do Shield of Faith instead of Moonbeam.
Yes. I got that, and I thought he was trying to
So,
retcon
my
it, and I was
right-
going to allow the retcon, so I
My
misunderstood.
ready
Okay.
action
Oh.
pile
Yes.
is when Juniper comes to flank with me against the
Stabby,
Spectre.
stabby.
Yes.
Yes, I got it now. Okay. Goody, goody. Yes, so Azra holds the action. Juniper, it is your turn.
Cool.
Sorry.
30.
You're fine, my dude.
And then. One
Swappity
moment.
swappity.
Burp. Burp. And then. Boop.
God, Echo Knight's
Very good.
so good.
Yeah.
Hello, friendo.
Hello.
Okay, so your ready to action would go off, and then I would do my jam.
Yes, Azra's trigger.
Because if you kill it, I can easily move into that space.
Yes.
It's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah. So that's gonna be 7 slashing damage, which it is going to resist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Four.
I guess we're not getting our critical hit this round. That's fine. This one is going to be a Divine Smite.
Smack it.
I'm going to pop a second level spell slot. It's going to be 11 slashing and 25 radiant damage.
Oh,
Wow.
Baby.
God.
So
What level spell did you do for that? That's great. That's
Makes me
amazing. Is
wet.
that 4th level?
that's a second level spell. Plus 1d8 for Divine
Wow.
Smite, plus 1d8 because it's
Yeah.
undead.
That's great. So that is 3 from the first slashing, plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 25 is 33. You obliterate this thing. You
yeah.
as the radiant hits it, like the radiant like melts the Spectre's like skin away, and you.
As Juniper appears behind it, it turns around to look at her, and as it does, Azra's blade shoves into its middle. It barely even notices before Azra's blade begins to glow, and he says, Don't take your eyes off the priest. And it bursts.
So I just walk
like
up and I'm
for-
like, "Hey, Az, good work."
Pleasure to see you, Juniper.
And now I'm going to.
It is full on like the scene at the end of Indiana Jones when like the Nazi's face melts off like that.
Yes.
So I just step on his desiccated body, and I'm like, "All right,
Yep.
time to get to work."
Pleasure to see
Yep.
you as always, Juniper.
Oh, that didn't
So
do
then-
advantage. Hold on. Let me try that
Yeah.
again. I think the 25 will work, but
Yeah, 27 is better.
okay.
Yes.
So I'm using my silvered weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12 damage. Let's do that again. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
We love to see it.
And 13 damage.
All right, that one is dead.
Oh,
Okay, let me just count how many movements I did. So,
I think you used 15.
did I?
Actually, only 10. You're right, only 10.
10.
Yep.
If you can go one more, yeah.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Soup.
They won't catch up in time.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Let me just sketch it right here.
Is
Been trying to reach you about your
Alright.
car's extended warranty.
Ow.
Alright. I'm gonna have. Let's see, which one looks like it's taken the most damage? The one on the left that you just went by. So Jukes is gonna use Vicious Mockery on that one. So let's do a Wisdom save as the Shadow.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
The Shadow does pass, so nothing happened.
I know that it's just turning into August, but I'm already excited for October.
I'm just excited for
Alice.
the cold weather. It is
I
too
love
hot.
fall. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a
We're all my fall bitches out there.
When I am sitting on a car lot at 2 in the morning and I'm sweating with the window down, there is an issue.
It's a 16 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
It's 10 damage to it.
Okay.
And then,
Are you attacking the one by Juniper and Ryder, or the one next to you?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Does that kill it? I think that kills it. That does kill it.
Okay. Boop.
All right. And now the Shadow, there's only one left, and it gets to go. So...
Sure. Well, there's more
Uh,
enemy direction.
Yeah, there's more to the south. So the Shadow is gonna attack Ryder again.
Yay! So excited.
No, it misses. You're good.
Alright.
So that's it. Randolph, only one left of this type of monster.
Boop.
Little zip.
24?
24 hits.
Yikes. Only 7 slashing. And then 6 lightning.
All right.
Still standing?
The 3 plus 6 is 9. That one is indeed still standing.
I'll attack it again.
Good thing he has 2 more attacks.
15?
15 hits.
Oh, okay. 10 slashing plus 4 lightning.
That kills it.
Okay. So I still have a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So I've used 5 of my movement. even if I could get my max movement, I'd still only make it there. Still don't. I don't want everyone else to be more in the fray than me. So I'm gonna go there with the rest of my movement. I think. And let's see. Am I gonna use a bonus action? I think I am actually. I'm gonna use my Blood Curse of Binding. I'm gonna move 2 closer because I have the space. On this one here, and it must make a DC 14 Strength saving throw.
Sure. It fails.
For the next turn, its speed is reduced to 0, and it cannot take any reaction.
All right.
Okay, so my echo would be destroyed. I'm just gonna put it over here because I'm now more 30 feet
Oh,
away
yes. Good job.
Oh.
Yes, that is true.
from it. So
That would be my turn.
don't look at her.
Okay. All right. Ryder.
Let's see. I don't know. I could get you from here. So, he needed healing a minute ago, so I'm gonna cast a heal word towards him.
Max HP, right?
What?
It gives its max benefit, right? You max
Yep,
roll it?
that means you're getting 10 health, because D4 plus 6.
Nice.
Nice, thank you.
Boop. And use my regular movement to get me in position here. I got 2 more.
All right. Now we got the Spectre's turn. The one that can't move doesn't have a ranged attack. It does not. So it can't do anything. What is their movement? Got it. So 1, 2.
I will attack the one that approaches Ryder.
Okay.
Oh,
Does a 20 hit?
Does.
So that will be 13 slashing plus 1 measly lightning.
All right. And then they're going to take attacks against you two. So. They both miss because they suck.
Wow.
It's their turn. Before Azra takes his turn, though, I do have to use the bathroom really badly. So we'll take a break real quick.
As I run into the bathroom, so Kyle can't go in there.
Oh no! Treachery!
He does that to me too. Every night before I go to bed, I go to the bathroom. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. And Kyle runs in there. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, shut up.
Betrayal.
Exactly.
come on, bud. Let's go outside real quick.
Show me a cute puppy before we go outside.
Crap.
You're not a cute puppy. Get out of here. Yeah, he's so cute.
Oh.
As he immediately pulls your arm off.
Yeah, no, he's hyper little dude. Still better than he used to be, though. Come on. Gonna do anything? Just gonna. Yeah, stop staring at the rabbit. Oh no, you're not going to catch it.
Few rules. Nice.
All right, now I get to pee. Burb.
I mean, not. Come on, bud.
Oh, no. No.
No. No. Stop. Oh!
Ooh.
Take it easy. Dog, come on. Choke yourself out. Mom. You're done. Wrong direction. Come on.
Oh, Jess said she was going to the bathroom too, right? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
She did,
Okay.
in fact.
Alrighty.
All right. Have a drink. Uh-oh. What's that?
Oh, not so sensitive.
Okay. Drop. Give.
I'm almost done.
You guys want to hear something funny? You guys don't know yet, and JD, you shouldn't tell him. But when I was describing like JD's NPC to him, he's like, "Oh, I know what this is." Like he's like, "Is it this?" And I'm like, "It's that." And so-
Absolutely immediately guessed it.
Oh God.
I had a great deal of fun. It's really funny, actually, because I'm currently planning to run that same one for a different group of people.
That's
So
funny.
I'm like, oh, okay. Time to exercise my not using metagame knowledge muscles.
I have returned.
Which I am
It's the
very
only.
good at.
it's the only book I own both digitally and on paper, and so I'm like, well, I'll just do that one because it'd probably be the easiest because I already have all the assets and everything.
It's such a good adventure, though.
And I have it here. Here's only the back of it. I'm not going to show you the front. Ah! All right. With Jess back, Azra, it is your turn.
Oh shit! Cool.
Come join the front
What
line.
am I going to do? I should have had this turn ready to go.
Back.
I know that they're immune to necrotic damage, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm not going to cast Toll the Dead for obvious reasons.
I mean, if you want to have some shits and giggles, you could.
I don't. That's not what I want. It's not what I want. I'm going to move myself over here to give, like, maximum aura range to everyone. And let's go for a couple of attacks on this guy right next to me. No longer with advantage, but still a 20. It's going to be 10 points of slashing damage to that guy.
All right.
And you know what? Let's
Roll?
do-
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
You know what? I don't know how the evil ghost identifies. Or, you're right. I apologize. That's on me.
I
made some-
was referring to all shadows as he and all specters as she, just because of the pictures I chose.
Well, that's on me. So I apologize for misgendering her, but I am going to hit her with another 18, I think.
Yes.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a hot 2 more points of slashing damage.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am, I think. I think that's solid. That's set. That's good. That's Gucci.
Juniper and Whisper.
Okay, Juniper is going to...
Junispa.
Junispa is going to get Whisper here, and then she's gonna switch places. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you. Oh no, wait, lied. One moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
There, and then I'm gonna switch places.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go right there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to attack.
1, 2, 2 attacks.
I'll take the 24, please.
Yeah.
Ooh, max. 15. Do that again. I'll take the 27. Yeah, my way. Almost max. Nice.
Actually, I will tell you that on that first attack, it dies.
Oh,
It undies.
cool.
So you can move one
I would
over and do that
to
same
the
attack.
second
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Exactly. So that, yep, 14, got it. It's on death's door, but it's not quite dead yet.
Cool.
It can die.
That's all she wrote. Wispa disappears because it's the end of my turn and she's more than 30 feet away.
Yes.
Bye-bye, Wispa. You did your job.
Mm-hmm.
Play with the zombies.
All right. Jukes is gonna try to take the last one out.
Well, there's more than one left.
Oh, right. I forgot the frozen one. Thank you. So he'll try to take out the one. The one that he can reach right now. So, go for... monster fails, which means that... For 8... psychic damage. Which kills it.
Jukes.
All
We
right.
have to know what Jukes says. It's vicious.
Oh, you're
mockery.
right. I should. Yeah. The thing is, Jukes was designed to be a comedian, and I never tell jokes as him. Yeah, which I should start doing, but you guys would just hate it anyway. And so, he would say, he'd be like, would you, wake up from on the wrong side of the coffin? You look horrible, or I don't know, I'm not good at shit.
You look
I need
aghast.
to get joke books. You look aghast. That's good, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love the idea of him saying that and Juniper like correcting him, and Azra just turns to look at Jukes. You made a living doing that?
That's the problem. He has really high charisma. Kyle doesn't, and so it's like Kyle.
It's that awful thing of playing a character who's like way smarter than you are.
Yup. I actually plan to buy a D&D joke book. I just keep forgetting to do it. Specifically for jokes I can make as Jukes. But yes. So, that is Jukes' turn. Gallus, there is one specter in the far south left.
So far. What's 60?
Oh. Hello. You've come to ruin my overlay as promised.
I was like,
Wild Eris appears.
I've been in here since like 10 minutes ago. I just like joined back right now.
Wait, what?
I've been here
you
for like 10
joined, but then
minutes.
you left. It was
Or
weird.
5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't see you leave. Okay.
All right.
I mean, I didn't see you come the first time.
Put your video on, girl.
Dude.
I'm in a car, girl. I'm not about to
I
do
gotta
that.
fix my overlay. How dare you?
I'm sorry. Okay, fine. You'll just see like my car.
Yeah, we'll see the car.
I don't care. Perfect.
Hi, car. Hi, car.
Um.
Now we need to have theme songs for each character, and we combine them on the website, and we play that.
all right,
Hey,
Gallus.
Gray, right
The
now,
team.
How did Gallus get
Gray,
that?
Heads up.
Gray, right now, Jukes is in the combat, but when you're on your at home on the computer and ready, let me know, and I'll sub out Jukes for you.
For sure. Also, fun fact: I got shrimp, but like shrimp to put in my fish tank, so that's fun. Yeah.
Oh.
Shrine
Not even
is
before the-
gross. And
Yeah.
not
I need to see if my
fish
beta's
tank.
gonna eat them.
Gallus, you moved and dashed. Is that your turn?
He's holding his action to attack when I get here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's time for a Randolph Gallus 1-2 pound.
Yes, no shadows left. Randolph.
Oh, and I do my thing!
Yes.
Oh my god, it did not just start playing number one.
We are number one.
No,
DnD
not that.
Descent. Oh.
It didn't
Yo, Lazy Town
That's
bullshit
I got
out
a
of here.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh my.
Ooh, I rolled max damage on my thing.
So 7 plus.
7 plus 8, 15 damage.
All right.
Kill it before you get to it.
All right, Randolph.
Alright, I'm gonna roll hit with my glaive. Ooh, low. Does a 14 hit? We do a 15.
14 does hit.
Okay, cool. So that will be 10 slashing plus 4 lightning. I'm gonna roll the hit again.
All right.
That will be 22 to hit.
Yep.
That will be 14 slashing plus 5 lightning. Is it still alive?
Let me see. Yes, it is.
It is?
Just double checking. No, it's not. It is dead. I did my math by 1 point wrong. I thought I had 1 point
Yeah,
left.
Alex
It does not.
Randolph 1-2
It just started to look for. Oh, that's so nice. That I couldn't. That's too lucky.
Congrats, team.
Woohoo!
We have solved your zombie puzzle.
Yes.
So Wispa just pops back into existence.
Uh-huh.
Now, should we do what we were trying to do? And Juniper goes over to the statue and attempts to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
What were we doing? Religion? Can I just look at it now? Or
Yeah, you can just do looking at it. So that investigation, you could do religion, history, arcana.
I will do history.
Hey, fuck character's badness.
That's the only one I have numbers in.
Yeah. So on a history, you see that these 10 statues actually all have names. So you now know all 10 of their names.
I know.
Agnithar, Zokal, Bertra, Yavina, I won't put them in chat, but Khazar, Kavika, Doc, Rank, Lavale, and Van Lancer.
I love her.
Van
I
Lancer.
know.
If you it would take an arcana or a religion to do anything like actually with them, maybe, but you now know their names, and you know that they were great heroes of Elturel's past.
And we saw the spirits rise out of the statues directly, right?
Yeah.
That seems significant. I'm going to guidance myself and try a religion check, if that's all right.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 17.
Yes. So that is for religion. Okay, yeah. You would know that yes, those could possibly be the spirits of them. It is also possible they could have just been random spirits that were hiding in the statues waiting for people, so it could be one or the other. But it's probably on a 17 it probably was the spirit of the heroes. But also the runes carved into the pillars reveal that the pillar can be empowered with radiant energy if the name of the hero it represents is spoken aloud as an action. Any undead creature that moves within 5 feet of a statue will take radiant damage.
You'll love to see that.
So
I'm in front of this statue?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yavina Druin.
Azra's gonna look up into her face and say, "I invoke your power, Yavina Druin."
Okay, and so while the rest of the building is glowing purple, and this statue was glowing purple, at this point it glows. What is your radiant energy glow? I think naturally it's gold, but is yours gold or is it blue? Or
his power is like silver, like moonlight.
Okay, then yes, this statue is now glowing silver.
Their power can be reawakened.
And I say Juniper would step up and she'd be like, "Please lend me your power," and would say their name.
We're gonna go one at a time. So, Agnithar, you say it, the first one. Zokelatorm, it awakens. Bertrazomez awakens. Cesar awakens. Zivik Luren. Dupe Hooser.
I would like Gallus to have to say that one.
Yeah, right. Gallus, can you say Dupe Hooser?
Hey, Dupe Hooser. Dupe Hooser? Yeah.
Close enough.
Dupe? I feel like I'm being debated. I don't want to say it.
Maybe if you were paying attention, you'd know what you were fucking saying.
All right, Rank the Bloody, Lavale Denew, and Van Lancer Eagleton. And as you Van Lancer Eagleton, yes.
My favorite.
So you're not gonna ask us what our magic looks like? Jeez.
Yes. So what is well, because you guys aren't. Some of you don't have radiant energy, but yes. What does your magic look like, Juniper?
And I say mine is like a blue glow, like a firefly at night.
Okay. What's your magic max now, Randolph? Now that you're a wizard.
Oh, right. I am a wizard.
What's like the glow of your arcane energy by default? What?
It'd be blood red.
Blood red. Nice. Okay.
Or if you were to flash up my character for a sec there.
Yeah. The fuck are you? There you are.
Excuse me?
It's the color of the blade of my glaive.
Yo!
Which I assume your glaive actually is silver or like steel, but it
No,
just looks red because it's covered in blood.
It's a red metal that is
Yeah.
passed down through my family line.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yes. So then the two of the statues turn red. Ryder, what's the color of your radiant magic?
Nice golden, like a nice warm gold color, like an early morning.
Yes. Two of the statues turn warm golden. Yes.
I cast.
So they're
Sure.
what? You don't do magic, Alice.
I have
you?
myself and invisibility. I can cast.
Okay, yeah, you can cast. Okay, so Gallus, what's the arcane glow of your energy?
Shadowy black.
Thank you.
Shadowy black. Okay, yes.
You roll
Much better. Definitely a radiant shadowy black.
And I roll for bitches and money.
You roll a high enough Arcana check, and there will be dollar symbols coming off of the statue.
A gentle green glow of crisp dollar bills.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a black shadow with green dollar bill radiance coming off of it.
I hate that.
All right. You would also notice on your respective investigation checks and such, these statues, these pillars, these statues are indeed hollow. So it would stand up to what you were saying, Azra, that maybe those spirits were their like undead spirits or undead bodies because these are now hollow and empty. Okay.
I just
So
like
that
the
is
thought that
that.
we just
Filled with
killed.
magic.
I don't
Yes,
like the thought that we just killed we re-killed the spirits of these heroes. But I
They went
suppose
on. It's like you exercise them. They went on
it's
to another.
certainly better than leaving them in a state of eternal
Two went
existence.
inside.
What?
Two went inside.
Two did go inside. Yes. So speaking of that, you see that as you walk towards the building, all around it, every window is smashed open and the door is open as well. So what is the point of ingress that you guys are taking?
Well, this one looks more clear.
Yeah, the window, that's the front door. So the front door is wide open. So you could do that.
The
Or if
path
you want
that's
to do a
least
less direct
expected.
approach, yes, that would be a window.
I think Azra wants to look in through the window he's near, like see what's going on inside.
Yeah, are you doing so stealthily?
I mean, I'd love to say yes, Kyle. Yeah,
You guys
I'm
were
gonna try.
you guys
I'm
were
gonna-
just having a battle, so I don't think you could.
We
do
were
it
just having a
stealthily.
battle. We were invoking names loudly, like.
Yes. I would. Yes. So I
we're
will
not
reveal
that
what you see when you.
paragon stuff.
No, when you look inside, this is what you see.
Oh, we see
Excellent,
less than when we
excellent.
look at
We see
outside.
less.
Incredible. I've
Yes.
disappeared.
There's some kind of weird effect that makes you go blind. And so,
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Fuck
nice.
off.
interesting.
Hey, yeah, I hate that.
Hey, there's big daddies in there.
Fuck
Wait, let me
entirely
hide.
off with your giant
you-
bone daddies.
Mm,
all right,
love
so I
giant
will
bone
flash
daddies.
them up now. So the giant bone daddies are minotaur skeletons.
Ooh.
I don't like
And
So-
they still have their loincloths. How great.
You see three of them.
Yeah.
You see, as we discussed, shattered glass everywhere. You see two of these
They're
guys.
cute.
I remember those. We fought them before.
Yeah. You also see the two things that ran away.
Yup.
And then you also see this just regular dude.
Mm.
I mean, regular seems like a
Look at
Regular.
those forearms. Does he jack off
Long,
or
long red
what?
eyes, strong claws.
Doesn't seem that regular.
Ooh, hey, I should probably retcon one thing.
The dungeon
real
has
quick.
me to call him regular, so I'm going to assume he is irregular.
I will say I'm going to retcon something because Feria would have told you this. Feria would have mentioned that Raven Olderguard was going here, and that the head of the cemetery was a Chultan man who is a known necromancer. So
Why would they
there's
let
that.
him be in
Well,
charge
actually,
of the
sorry.
cemetery?
I'm gonna
Who
guess
gives
that
out jobs in these places? I mean, this is my hometown, so... Or not hometown, you know what I mean, where our order rests, so I guess I would already know that and be like, cool, that's fine, but like...
I'm gonna assume that people who are of Charlton descent are dark skinned.
Yes, they are. A Chult is like a jungle, like South America or Africa type D&D setting. Yes.
So is it a reasonable assumption that this motherfucker is the cemetery head?
Yes, it is.
What an asshole. Okay. From what I assume Ryder, Juniper, Randolph, and I can see inside, and probably Dallas as well, does it look like those two ghosts have like gone to report to him?
100% that.
Well,
Yes.
fuck off, I guess. I guess we're just doing this. Why did we even close the turn tracker?
Plot twist, he raised everybody to protect this graveyard from the devils and demons.
God damn it, he probably did.
I mean, you should probably try talking to the motherfucker, Juniper. Thanks for saying that.
What about this looks inviting to
And
anyone?
that answers your question, Asper. That's why I closed it, because I was thinking there might be talking involved at some point.
Well,
So-
that's fair. Presumably, the Minotaur that's like right goddamn there can absolutely 100% see us.
Yes. Yeah, they aren't moving towards you though. You
Yeah,
were
I
moving
don't like
since
this window shit. I go towards the door.
Yeah, I mean, let's all run towards the door so we can try to talk to this dude into not having his minions try to fight us.
Azra, give me an insight check since you're the one looking in.
Oh no! Can I guide? Can I
You
guidance?
can
myself
guidance
to this?
yourself.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you get the sense by looking at that centaur, the Minotaur. The Minotaur is looking right at you, and it's not attacking you. It's not moving towards you. So you would get the feeling on that insight that they've been given orders to only attack upon invaders, and the fact that you are not encroaching means that he will not attack you.
Cool.
So Alfred's gonna like give a curt nod to the Minotaur, and then he's gonna walk this way.
yeah, and then let's go yell to our friend over there.
Sounds like a great plan.
His name is Gideon Lightword.
Let's not leave me behind.
Gideon! Juniper would call it Gideon. No doubt she would have some dealings with the graveyard, considering her night order. Don't you think?
There is a chance. Yes, he is pretty. What do you call it?
Name should be good,
What's the word
right?
I'm looking for? He's pretty.
Is he a bit of a hermit?
Yes, hides himself away in his studies. Yes, doesn't really deal with the public. Yeah.
I told you, those
yes.
forearms.
So yes,
Ah.
upon hearing his name called out and having been told what's going on by two of his undead, he approaches the front door. He tells these two Minotaurs to stand aside, and he comes to the front door. And there you see, again, this dude. And he, oh, god damn it, what should I do for him? He would just be. I could do like New Orleans or like Louisiana. I think is.
You best be careful with
Yeah.
that, my man.
He's really bad at it.
Hey, I lived in New Orleans for 2 years. I think I'm
and that
allowed to
didn't
do
teach
the
you
accent.
anything because you've done it before, and it sounds real bad.
I'm not actually mad at you though.
I think internet might be. The 5 viewers we have might be. No. So he would just answer the door and he'd be like, "Hello. I did not expect company during this current situation. I trust my soldiers didn't hurt you up too badly."
Ooh, I'm sorry about that. We've actually killed them. They attacked us. Sorry, we came here to because what's his name? What was his name again?
You are searching for Sir Ravengard, right? Well, that's his actual name.
Yeah, Elder Ravengard or Raven
Yeah.
Elderguard.
We were looking for
Yes.
Raven Eldergar, because we just
Elder Ravengard, I think.
Yes.
helped clear out the town hall cathedral thing, whatever, and they said that he had gone and he hadn't been back yet, and they were worried about him.
Yes, he's in the basement. He came here asking for me, and I sent him to the basement.
Oh.
I haven't heard anything. I assume he's fine. You said you killed some of my guards. How many did you kill, and which ones?
6 of them.
We killed
8?
people in the statues,
8.
and then we reset them up.
Radiant energy is what you're saying. There's radiant energy on my property. There's radiant energy in the cemetery.
We all kind of like exchange nervous glances. In our defense, we have been somewhat led to believe that this is generally a positive thing.
In your defense, you have ruined my defense.
Wait a second, we didn't put the statues there. How did you deal with the radiant energy the first time?
When I moved in, I took the radiant energy out and I put necrotic energy in. It took a long, complicated spell of a divine exorcism and then a necrotic impulse.
Well, think of it
We
this
apologize.
way. You have
again.
the front with all your necrotic, and then if anything bad like the demons or devils meet the front of the divine energy, that will stop them for sure. And if not, well, there's more necrotic back here.
The divine will also affect my necrotic negatively.
Not
I
if
need
you
the
get too
purple
close.
Is it possible for us to rescind our energy from the statues and
He does not need you to do that. He goes, one moment. And you see he walks over to each of the 8 statues, and like he basically does like a and like you see that your energy being drained out, and then he puts energy into it, and he actually says their names as well. He's like sorry, I lost their names. He's like, Agnithar, there you go, back home. Zokal, back in your place. Bertra, back in your place. And he's just going one by one. And,
Juniper would be like, you're not trapping them unwillingly, right?
No, they are warriors of Elturel, and they are happy to help Elturel during these hard times.
All right. How come they just attacked us without talking to us then? We wouldn't have been a threat if they hadn't attacked us.
They are told to attack anyone who comes here without my previous say-so. I have an office in back, at which case I will reveal where his office is.
But what if people come to you for aid or for protection, and then all your monsters just kill them?
No, 1 second. My Roll20 froze. Come on.
And Kyle, sorry to interrupt everything, but isn't Rhea supposed to be with us?
You guys told me not to bring her. You guys said you wanted to leave her behind.
Yeah.
I was not voted on that.
Well,
Were you?
yeah, I think he was actually.
Because Gallus said to bring her, and Azra said to bring her,
And I said
and
to-
Juniper and Ryder stayed
Okay.
quiet.
Sure, then she's here. Let me grab her.
Uh-oh.
Say also, you know, if you heard the ruckus, why didn't you come out to see if it was friend or foe?
We're in a demon devil plague. I assumed it was demons and devils.
I mean, are there
he would
not?
say-
I'm a member of the Knights of Ilmater. Surely there are still us around.
They stay where they are. Everybody stays where they are. Nobody comes to the cemetery during a demon and devil plague.
Honestly, they do if they're looking for survivors or trying to get and save the city. Yes, they would.
Yes, and Alder Ravengard. Okay, he. Oh, I forgot to mention. Here's his office. I'm pinging it. So his office is back here.
Oh. I didn't look.
Alder Ravengard came to my office, and I gave him permission to come in. You did not ask permission. You just tried to barge in, and so my guards attacked you.
Barge in.
Right?
We walked up the path.
How could we have asked you for permission?
The path. Take the path around to the back. The path leads directly to my office.
I'd say that's great if people know those instructions. Maybe you should tap a little sign out front. Like, no trespassers without permission. Go to office for permission. Sign in. Like,
I don't like guests. So
you're murdering indiscriminately and then trying to gaslight us into believing it's our fault.
Murder's a little strong when I can just bring them back.
But they would not be
I
alive.
believe that this man is not going to see our way. This is most likely... Juniper, I understand and I appreciate your attempts to have this man see reason, but you are speaking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
He would say, he's like, all that matters is the devils and the demons. Okay? I mean, people should stay out of the cemetery. There is a big, like, is the sign not still up out by the gate? The gate's closed, and the sign's up.
There is no sign.
There also was no gate. You guys know that the gate and the fence had been trampled. The gate and the fence are gone.
There was neither a sign nor even a gate.
No, there's a fence. There's a fence and a gate and a sign.
As a matter of fact, every window in this place is broken. The door's broken down. There's hundreds of undead out there.
I'm aware. Well, no, the undead are me. I put those undead out there.
I
the skeletons, the zombies, the centaurs, the minotaurs, that's all me.
Something else. Just what? Did your own zombies and stuff break in every window and every door to this place?
No, those are the devil. Those are the demons and the devils that we had to fight initially that we conquered, and we cleared them out.
So you admit that there's no windows or doors or anything keeping people out or any signs saying to keep out, and that indeed the fences are down and the gates down.
No, Jess, rewind. Sorry.
Don't Jess me.
This is a huge... Oh, no, I'm sorry, Jess the player, pause for a second so I can say something to Juniper. Or I want to explain something to Jess the player that Juniper then would know. When you guys were coming in here, the campus for this place is pretty big, so there was supposed to be, you saw wreckages of fences and gates around the outside, and then there's the cemetery, and then there's the building. So he's like, I don't venture out of the building or my office. So as far as I know, the fences are intact, the gates are intact, there's a sign out there that says no one come in. Are you telling me none of that's there anymore?
Correct.
That fence is 100% gone.
It has been removed from this plane of existence, my friend.
Okay, I will send some of the skeletons and zombies further out, and they shall be a fence.
Ideally, a non-stabby.
What
fence.
are you just going to have them like stand there and hold hands or arms so that they're a fence, and like the gate is them holding their hands up like this? Like, what if legitimate people come in?
Exactly.
Here's a question. Can you approach a skeleton, ask to see you, and then be let in? Or maybe there's, like, a daisy chain of skeletons that then ask you, and then they daisy chain the answer back up?
I wasn't doing that previously, but now that you mention it, I will do something like that, sure. Absolutely.
I'm a railgun of a skeleton game of telephone.
Yeah.
Just like I had the Spectre and the Shadow come to warn me about you, I will have future zombies, skeletons, and ghosts tell me that there's visitors before attacking. Yes.
That's all he
I love that.
That is okay. Yes. So, now that the statues are necrotic again, and thank you for telling me about the fence, what are you here for? Or did you already tell them about Older Raven Guard?
Yeah.
We
Right?
100% did.
Say,
there was a lot of information being thrown back and forth.
Sorry, yeah. And so he'd be like, if you're here to see Older Raven Guard, I permit you passage to go below and find him. No problem. He would also say, let me show you this. Out the back door, because you guys haven't seen out the back door, patrolling the backyard, there are giant scorpions.
Yeah!
They're so cute.
And these things.
Not so cute. No. And what is this region down here?
No, we're not talking about that.
Wait, where are you pointing?
We're not talking about it.
Well, if I
Where's
click the
he pointing,
picture, it'll
though?
go away, and you can't see me rounding about. In the genital area, just like A sack of
Oh,
fur.
yes. I think that's its sack. Yes, I think that is 100% where it's both. I think it's where its penis, its balls, and its butt are all in that.
Certainly, we don't have to go over this.
Or that's a vagina, because it looks awfly hairy. Maybe this is the female.
Certainly.
It could be 100%.
Surely we don't need to go into this level of detail.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Let's go
So-
downstairs.
Juniper would be like,
Yes.
"Can I pet your scorpion?"
Okay.
Can I pet your ball?
Let me actually see if he
Oh, also,
controls the scorpion.
Max, you guys are like way in the dark right now.
Oh yes, I will turn on the light so you can see our beautiful, sexy faces.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Woo! It's all we ever wanted. All we ever wanted.
Good.
Mm.
So much hair.
I actually, nope, messed something up. Sorry. Okay. So, the left side, both front and back, is zombies. The right side, both front and back, are skeletons. These guys are not here yet. Cool.
Oh, fun.
So.
I don't know what you meant by these guys, but okay.
Oh, the guys you were asking about, the scorpion and those weird creatures,
Oh.
they're not here yet.
Aww. Wasn't there something else cute up here that I wanted to pet?
I don't think so. Maybe the centaurs?
No.
Surely not.
Mighty cute.
Okay.
You got skeletons.
No.
We got.
Let's
The
just
zombies?
go downstairs. Can we just go downstairs?
Yeah. As you guys go downstairs, that is when erupting from downstairs is these things.
Oh.
These are in fact demonic in nature. Technically speaking, this is a devil as well, but it is, as you get closer, you would notice it's undead. So he has taken a devil's body and like brought it back to life under his service.
So am I not gonna get to pet the scorpion?
If you kill it or I guess tame it, like, but it's definitely evil.
Hey,
and so-
Gideon? Hey, Gideon, my man, there's some... Are these supposed to be here?
No, they are not! I'll let you guys decide, since you're now working together with Gideon. Do you want to fight these things, or do you want Gideon and his things to fight them and you guys go below? It is up to the party.
I feel like the more allies we have in the city, the better.
Here's what I say. I say we let them fight on their own, and if it looks like they're losing and they need help, we help them then.
So
But
we're
if
gonna
they can't
stand
do it-
back and watch him?
Yeah, I don't think you can just stand back. I think your options are join in the fight or go downstairs. I don't think there's an option where you just stand there and watch.
I mean, Azra is not of the type to leave
I
him.
don't watch a nice big fight.
Say Juniper would definitely
All right.
help.
Okay, we're gonna
She'd
roll
be like-
initiative, including Gideon and his
Yeah.
people.
I'd be like, if we all do this together, we could come there quick and see if there's anything else down below that shouldn't be there.
This is certainly not a good sign.
Let him do
Shall
it.
we?
And then if he needed the help, he joined in.
I guess we were right.
Yeah.
to worry, huh?
Let's go.
So where was Gideon and where were we talking? Or we were going down the
I'll just
stairs,
say
right?
Yeah, you were heading down the stairs, so you can all be like right in this area in this center circle.
Okay.
Oh, actually, let me give you descriptions now that you're in the building. The once beautiful main area of the chapel is littered with broken furnishings and splintered chairs. The stained glass windows have all been smashed. The one remains mostly intact where it's fallen whole to the floor. That is this one. So actually, you can't see that from where you are. You'd have to look around. But there is a piece of glass intact down there.
Oh.
Let's see here. There's that.
Hey, does anyone remember the time I got 0 initiative?
Did you also get a 1, Juniper?
Now that you've stepped into this circle area, 3 curtained archways connect this chamber to the other areas of the chapel. Shattered wardrobes and dressing tables, as well as a number of smashed mirrors, suggest that this was once priests prepared for their daily service. Spiral stairs leading down are guarded by the 2 insectoid creatures. Okay, so yes. So yeah, then these 6 things burst out, and we are rolling initiative. Cool. Gallus got a -4. That is really impressive.
Oh, that's what Max did to place hold.
No, I got it. Okay. And Randolph got a nat 20. Nice. Okay.
God damn it.
Because you can look over and see you got a 20.
See, I may or may not have gotten a 2, which became a negative, or became a 1.
I got a 3.
I got a rock.
I'm gonna let all the undead that Gideon controls go on Gideon's turn, just because I think it makes the most sense as he's giving them commands.
God, yes, please.
Thank you.
Where is
Daddy.
Gideon on this map right now?
It just feels
It's
wrong
over-
calling him Daddy. You're our only Daddy, Max.
Yeah.
Why is Gideon up there? Okay. Oh, I moved him so I could add him to the turn order because I needed to be able to right-click him. That makes sense. Okay. Cool. And then so we got Gideon, we got those guys. Let me get Jukes in here. Okay, let's roll.
Who will at some point spontaneously turn into Eris.
Yes.
Yes.
There's disguised self
Eris
in
all
the
along.
It's actually been Eris this whole time using disguise self. Yes, that would be
Jesus.
hilarious. All right. What are these things called? They're okay.
Oh no. There's no.
Buddy.
That's really funny.
Alright.
helping with the ball.
Bummer.
All right. Let's roll their initiatives.
Yeah, let's get one last time before.
Big giant scorpion rolled really well.
Sweet.
Then that guy rolled okay. And then Gideon
Back.
rolled real shitty.
Pretty sure not as shitty as me.
Mm-hmm.
Say, what is Chris's actual roll?
Not one.
Does he have any pluses to it or anything?
It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
right.
It goes below everything by default.
But it was a +8.
Yeah,
Actually,
even
I
if
can't
you have
believe you
7. But...
stole Gallus's luck.
And I say, even with Gallus's nat 1, he would still go before me.
Yep.
All
He was
right.
talking about that too. He's like, imagine you have a +8 to initiative, and then you go before someone that rolls a 2.
I got a negative
okay, Randolph,
1, my man. My
you
deck
are
sucks.
up first.
Alright, guys, this seems pretty serious. What do you think? Can I go all out?
I would say no since we have all the support.
You do have minotaurs and such.
We have a lot of support.
Alright, I've been told no.
Did you say Eris?
No. I said
No.
Gallus said no.
Oh, Gallus. I'm so sorry. I got so confused. I was like, I'm driving. I don't know what to say.
All good.
And I say, do we think this is serious enough for that?
Well, Gallus told me no because of all the support we had, so I am legally required to abide by that. So I'm
We
not
have
doing it.
so much backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a lot of backup on this one.
So I'm going to run in and attack the scorpion. Does a 22 hit?
Right, which are you talking the scorpion?
Yes.
22 does hit, yes.
Okay, if you had said no, we'd have had some problems. That's 8 slashing plus 6 lightning.
Both of those go through
I shall... In their entirety?
in their entirety.
Woo! I'll attack again then. 24 hits.
Yep.
Roll that. Nice. So that'll be 12 slashing plus 6 lightning again.
18.
And then as a bonus action, I shall strike it with the back end of my pole arm. But I assume a 12 does not hit.
12 would not hit.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Jukes. Yeah, let's try that. He's gonna try using dissonant whispers, and so you hear like you guys wouldn't hear it, but like they hear the psychic whispers in their heads, and so they have to make a wisdom save.
Which I'm sure they're so good at.
Mm-hmm.
Giant scorpions are notorious for their incredibly wise ways.
Yeah, they got a 1. So that's a failure, which means it's gonna do 3d6 psychic damage. Which I got 3 1s, so that is literally 3 damage. So that part sucked. But here is the good part. It must use its reaction right now to run the fuck away from Jukes. So its movement is 40 feet. So it's gonna go.
Randolph gets to smack it.
No, because force movement doesn't cause.
No, but it's not.
This isn't forced
not
movement.
forced.
In this situation, we talked about it last time. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be one thing if Randolph had
Like,
pushed
it's
him, and
not
then that
moving
wouldn't get an
on the
attack of
board.
opportunity because he's
All right.
using
I
his
never
movement.
quite get what's forced and what's not, because I'm literally using a spell to force him to move.
Okay, what
And
is
so-
forced movement means the character is not moving, something is moving it. Not forced movement means the character is moving, even if under a mind-altering
Even
effect.
if it's mind control.
Who is
Okay.
doing the moving.
5, 10.
So, like, the frightened
15,
condition is
20,
not, Thunderwave
25,
is.
Yes.
40.
I will smack.
Here.
Give it a
Yes.
smack. Hiya! Nat 20.
Fuck
Very
yeah.
good.
How are you getting all these nat 20s tonight, my man?
Oh my god, 23 damage,
Woo!
Because he stole it from
Plus-
Dallas.
6 lightning.
He steals all my nat 20s and replaces them with nat 1s, the bastard.
He's
So
stealing your
29 damage
mojo.
in total. Great. That felt
All
weird.
right, so that is 29 damage to the scorpion.
Mm.
Oh, is it dead?
I've hit it
It's
pretty fucking
dead.
hard.
It actually doesn't even get to move away from you. It dies as it's trying to go away from you.
Nice.
Good
So
God.
Look at
I would
that.
hold that Jukes got a combo, and so
Yeah! Ooh, go Jukes!
Yeah! 3
Alright,
damage
so-
compared to...
Question for the
no, the
DM.
3 damage is the important part. The frighten is the important part. Okay,
Question
what's
for
up?
the DM. Does Jukes
Yeah.
have Bardic Inspiration to throw around?
Yeah, he does. So he's gonna give, because Azra asked, Azra, you now have Bardic Inspiration.
But I'm his girlfriend!
All right, Scorpion does not get to go because you guys slayed it real fast. And now you have these unknown weird pig bear things, man bear pigs.
Man bear pigs.
And so
Handhook,
they are
handhook, car door, manhand.
they have multi attack. But also
Huh?
No.
It's such a good game. It's the worst thing about it is after you beat it, you have nothing to fucking do. God, it's still a really good game.
I feel like...
yeah, okay. One of them is gonna go here.
Oh?
And that is... oh, wait, not that one, because that'll cause an attack of opportunity, so not that one. This one
I mean,
here.
Randolph already used his, so it couldn't.
Oh, yeah, so he couldn't, so it doesn't actually matter.
Hard enough to know that.
So this one's going to go here, and by doing so, everybody within 10 feet of it would notice a stench it doesn't have nothing happens now, but because it had to activate it. So as moving there, it activates a stench. Nothing happens now, but it will. So that's its turn. This one is just gonna take a swing at you. This one here is gonna go there. Oh, no, I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry. Go there. Go here. Or no, let's go there. Okay. So that's gonna be one attacking Randolph, 2 attacking Juniper, and 2 attacking Ryder. Okay. So let's do that. Uh, 13 to hit Randolph is of course gonna miss. A nat 1 to hit Juniper is gonna miss.
Ooh.
An 8 to hit Ryder is gonna miss. There we go.
Juniper,
There we go.
Juniper, you can hit either of the ones that hit either Ryder or Randolph with your Sentinel feat.
Oh, that's true.
The one
I
that hit
forgot
me
that
was over here.
I forgot who was. I forgot that this was the person who had it.
I don't think she can, because the one that hit Randolph is to Randolph's left, and the one that hit Ryder are both to the north and east. Because this center one used the stench, and this southern one attacked.
Or if he did
never
it.
mind. I'm sorry. That's on me.
Thanks for reminding me.
That's
I
okay.
have that on this character.
Yes. And then the last one is an 18 from the north, hitting Ryder. Will that hit?
And that meets.
Question.
So.
I thought that
So-
2 were going to hit me. Did only 1 try to hit me?
Only one could, because I realized the other one did stench. So
Oh,
they
okay.
couldn't both hit you.
Cool.
Stench, unfortunately, is an action. So that is gonna be the hit. What's that? That's gonna be 6 slashing damage. And that is all of their turns. Azra, where are you? Azra, you are not within the one that did the stench, so you are good.
I am not. Can I get a sense of what these things are? Can I roll a check to recognize them in any way?
Can, yeah. Standard stuff. Not history, I don't think. Probably religion or arcana. Or nature.
Well, those are all the same for me, so...
Okay.
No, you're not going to do that.
I'm not going to spend the Bardic on that, so that's just me a 12.
You kind of. You know they're demons. They're fiends. I'll give you their name. They're called Dretches. Dretch.
Dretches. Okay.
Like
That
the
tells-
bottom of the fucking barrels.
That's a dredge, not a dretch.
Close.
Okay, then do I recognize that this one has done something to the radius around itself?
Let me see if it's clear. No, yeah, it's a green gas cloud. Yes. You
It
definitely-
just farted really bad.
Oh my god, okay, that's amazing. And I assume walking into that, I'm pretty sure would be bad.
I don't know. Why don't you find out?
I think being in there when you start your turn, ending there when you leave your turn, is a problem.
I'm gonna go over here.
Yep.
That's 20 feet of movement, and then I'm gonna attack this one, flanking with Sir Randolph.
Yes.
Sure.
20 to hit.
That hits.
For a solid 9 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, it takes all of it.
And, come on.
It takes it all.
How's the 13 looking?
13 hits.
Ooh.
Oh, no shit.
Well, they are
Alright.
native, so.
The scorpion was the hard part. You guys
It's gonna be
knocked that out of the
5
park.
points of damage. And do I want to top another smite?
I'll tell you it's on death's door if that helps you at all.
Don't waste a smite.
I mean,
think
a
it's-
first level smite just to finish it off isn't a bad idea.
What was that, Randolph?
I said a first level smite just to finish it off isn't the worst idea, but you do whatever you feel is best.
You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and polish this motherfucker off. Oh, and it's a fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So that's going to be another 9 points of radiant damage coming at it.
It dead.
Hell yeah. I'm then going to finish my movement and go here so that everyone, except for Gallus and Jukes, gets the benefit of my aura.
You would step into the cloud by doing that.
I would rather give them my aura than stay safe.
Okay, so then please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this a disease?
This is not a disease.
Nothing is a disease. What is even the point of this paladin class feature?
It's a stench, baby.
It's a stench.
He just sharded in front of everyone.
I'm gonna spend that bardic on this.
Okay, there you go.
And the
Jukes
bardic
is
a D6 or a D8?
I'm gonna tell you.
D20.
It's a D8.
Well, come on.
You now pass. You would have failed. You now pass.
Oh no shit. Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
What happens on the pass? Nothing.
Gideon. Oh no, nothing. Yeah, nothing happens on pass.
Fuck yeah.
Gideon is not within the stench. Oh wait, is he? Gideon is within the stench. So Gideon is gonna
an aura on the thing to show us the stench?
It is 10 feet, but I can. Yeah, sure. So
just make it green.
Now that I know how to do this, it's magical. No, I can just do it. I can do the thing now. I know how to do it. It's like I'm magic or something, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, it's magic. You know.
So
Gray took off her video and now my overlay's bad.
Gideon is gonna give a con save. Gideon failed.
Ruh-roh. He's gonna
he is poisoned until the start of his next turn.
Mm-hmm.
This actually has a slightly different effect than regular poison, though. The target can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both. So in addition to the whole can't move, can't do reactions, but also...
I'm really glad I put my aura in front of y'all. Holy shit.
So the target cannot take actions or bonus... Oh, wait, is he affected by the aura?
He is...
No,
foot,
not mine.
Not yours, nope. Alright, so yeah, so he fails, he's now poisoned. So he cannot take an action... He can take an action or a bonus action and no reaction.
Yay, Gray, thanks for fixing it.
So...
Your hair looks so neon right now, it's so cool.
Thank you.
Alright, so... Actually, no, I'm sorry. I got his con wrong. He does not fail. He just passes based on his constitution. Yeah!
Come on,
Okay.
Kyle, get it together.
So, he has his turn. So, he's going to use a free action just to yell to his minions and be like, get in here and defend the place. And so, he is then going to attack. Ooh, no, actually, he's not. He's going to look at one of those things. And just by looking at one of the things, it's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw. Just by him looking at it.
Is he actually a Medusa?
So, he looks at the one that's right in front of him. And so that one's going to make the save. What is their con? And fail. And being that it fails, it takes 22 necrotic damage just from him looking at it.
That's the evil eye right there.
And that kills it. He literally kills this demon by looking at it.
Seems legit.
So then we'll have all the monsters go. Let's see. The specters would go back out to their post. The specters and the whatever. These, but everybody else will attack. So.
Would they? Because you just told them to get in here.
Well, they know that they have to stand outside. They have to go back to their. He would have told them earlier, go back to your statues outside. So that's that. But Minotaurs come in. There's like not even enough room for these Minotaurs, man.
We can
All right,
share
so I'm
in
gonna roll.
space, though.
I'm gonna roll 3 Minotaur attacks, and 2 of those bug guy attacks.
We could run into a kingdom else. This one.
2
Oh,
bug
wow,
guys
well,
both
okay.
miss. 1 Minotaur misses. 2 Minotaurs hit. So I will do damage with the 2 Minotaurs. Killing this one. And this one.
I'm so glad Ryder and I have really poor initiatives, because by the time it gets to us, everything's going to be dead.
Yeah, we can just
Yeah.
bully this.
Literally
Black.
just the stench boys left. Which actually, speaking of,
Attack.
the people that all entered the stench all have to make saves, but they're.
Aren't the undead immune to poison, though?
I was just gonna say they're undead, so they don't. So good point. Ryder. Finish off the last stench boy. Oh, Ryder, actually, give me a con save first.
Okay, what's my con save? Even with the aura, that's not helping.
Yeah, you fail, and so you are indeed poisoned. So you can take only an action or a bonus action, no movement, no reaction.
Okay.
Does he have disadvantage on his attack? Hello?
Yes, you okay. Yeah, you have disadvantage on your attacks, yes. Thank you.
Even if that's a cantrip, well, he just needs to roll me a 14 con if I do that. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna use Word of Radiance, and he needs to roll me a con save, I guess.
Okay.
What we got?
You got an 8.
An 8? Yeah, no, he takes all of it.
Okay, what's the damage?
If it rolls, 10.
Death's door, but not dead.
Hey, good enough for me.
Juniper,
Okay.
finish off the last one. Also, give me a con save.
I don't
Oh,
need
wait.
to, because with my stat plus and Azra's +4, I would automatically pass.
You automatically have a 10? Well, you could get a nat 1.
12.
You could get a nat 1, though, because even the nat 1 you would fail.
Mm,
So it's just in case. But you're probably right. No matter, the only thing you get is a nat 1.
mm,
I don't like the fact that we keep saying these words.
There you go. Yes, plus 7 plus
How
4
about
is
a
a minimum
30?
of 11. Yes.
how about a
A
30?
30, yes.
How's a 30 doing for you? Is a 30 good?
Not quite a,
God.
not quite. Hey, it's not quite a nat 20, but it does pass.
How's
And
a
on
24?
24 to hit. Yep.
How about max damage? 15.
It indeed kills it.
Nice. At least we each got to do something.
No,
Yay.
No, we didn't.
Sorry,
we
to
didn't.
go. Gallus, it is your turn. No, I'm kidding. We're done. So
Dallas asked to just watch. He got what he wanted.
I stab Randolph.
Gideon would be like, "Thank you for helping me defeat those demons. The devils and the demons are the worst."
Run away, fuck.
That they exist in the basement of this place is not encouraging.
Yeah, that's not good at all. That's horrible. I agree. That's real bad. Good luck down there. Go find
Hello,
Elder
Lee.
Raven Guard.
Absolutely. Stay safe up here, my friend.
And you are a guardian, right? And you're not just luring us into a trap, right?
Yeah, I am the most anti-devil demon person you will ever meet.
You can just say fiend. They're all
Absolute in a way.
Say,
So are there? Wait, out of character, are there good fiends?
no fiends as a fiends. I mean, so here's the thing. possibly within the fiction of the world of D&D, there are fiends who
Yeah.
eschew their evil origins and are
Yeah.
good.
Uh-huh.
But by definition, and certainly by Azra's worldview, every fiend is categorically
Kind of like your
Hear me
illithid.
out. Devils and demons are all sapient and sentient and are choosing to be evil, kind of, sort of. But, like, you could have a hellhound and retrain it. You could retrain a hellhound to be good, right? Right?
Aren't they formed from the damned souls born of malice and cruelty? Like, it's not like a dog.
Nice.
Alignment is a fucking
My insight just said that was true, right?
Oh, yeah. He is so anti-fiends. Yes.
Cool. All right, downward ho.
He just happens to be pro-undead, as, you know...
Excuse me. I just pet what little fur he has left. Excuse me here. Sorry. Pardon me.
Yes.
Boop, boop, ba-doop.
So the Minotaurs go back to their stations.
Down we go.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
I just want to show you a cool picture, because you can see it as you walk by. So let me just show it to you, because it's cool.
What? What are you showing us?
The glass that has... Well, I said one of the things had fallen to the floor, but it fell in piece. It didn't fall to pieces. So this thing, which all the other windows are smashed, this window is smashed open, but when the glass fell, it did not shatter. So it is a whole pane of glass lying on the ground, and it shows this image. Maybe originally, now it is an unknown hero of Torm.
He's hitting him with like the smudge power from
The censor?
Nah, dude, the smudge power.
the little lantern that they put the smoke in and then they swing around.
Similarly, yeah,
I'm
I think
not
it's called
religious,
censure,
guys. I don't know
right?
what it's called. Help me out.
And then similarly, you see one of Lathander in the back. So there are
Lathander's
two panes of glass
pretty
that
hot.
are old. Okay, so yeah, so you guys go to the basement.
So, fun fact, those are actually called censors. C-E-N-S-E-R.
Oh,
Let me get all y'all together.
Question: can we milk the scorpion?
That's gross.
You can.
For poison? I mean, its tail is right there.
If it was a regular scorpion, probably, but a demonic scorpion.
I mean, it's
don't know that you-
dead. What is it gonna do? Hide its venom sacs now?
Let me see. It does have a stinger.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll a high enough nature check, I would let you get some doses of poison out of the scorpion.
Would I have advantage on?
So Juniper
Technically
would say that.
speaking, it is only a beast. It's controlled by demons, but it is only a beast, so you would not.
and you're on your own.
I'm gonna say, I would say that out loud, and I'd look to anyone who may have a better nature thing than me. Anybody? Bueller?
I mean, I'm proficient with alchemy supplies.
I have heard of this phenomenon, but I cannot say I've ever milked an insect.
Okay. I mean, I have a +0. I'll give it a go. Why not?
Okay. In that case, I think Azra will go to help because he at least has a +2.
Okay. So...
What we are doing this, I'm going to guidance myself. Oh, what is the result of 7 do first, Kyle?
Because I haven't done no none.
Yeah, I'm like, I've definitely seen Mom do this before. But, like... God, I miss Mom.
You've seen your mom milk a scorpion or just milk something?
Honestly, destroy a dangerous animal and then use the parts for good? Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair, yes.
I have seen this phenomenon conducted before. It is not uncommon to siphon the venom from spiders or snakes. It's my first time doing it on a scorpion, so wish me luck, I suppose. I'm going to guidance the fuck out of myself. How's a 14 looking?
You get exactly 1 dose of poison.
Holy shit!
So we
Holy
so
shit, I
spread that
actually
on our
got something.
weapons, perhaps?
You can only put it on 1 weapon. It's 1 dose. Like, it'd be like 1 dip.
I'm going to give the vial of scorpion poison to Juniper.
Ooh, nice. So what kind of die would it be for poison, or?
Holy shit. 1d10 poison.
Fuck yeah.
It does an extra d10 of poison damage?
Yes.
Okay. How many?
I mean, the monster, out of character, the monster does 4d10 of poison damage, but I couldn't do that, so 1d10 of poison is what you get.
Okay, so I'm gonna coat my weapon in this. How many hits do I get with this weapon with the poison?
Oh, it's only 1 dose, so I'm saying 1. So you can either give it to someone, like if you put it in their drink and it would do the d10 of poison, or if you put it on your weapon and do a d10 on 1 stab.
All right.
So it's a 1 use.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on my sword right now.
Okay. Then the very next attack that hits, you'll do an extra d10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, also, you've lost Shield of Faith at this point.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
And y'all
This won't necessarily be the worst time for an end here and then a 15-minute break before the 9 o'clock one.
Oh, I was just going to go to 9 and then do 9 to 9:30 as the break.
Fine.
Okay, cool.
Whatever you want to do, bro.
Okay, cool. So...
I'm gonna pop some dancing lanterns as we head down.
head into the basement.
Dancing lantern. Yeah. You had dark vision. The whole party had dark vision.
No.
You're right, Druid.
Right.
Who cares?
Exactly. Dancing Lantern.
The only people in the party that mattered. The Drow nobles. Dark vision.
So you guys head down to the basement and you see a workshop appears to be where priests and acolytes prepare dead bodies for final internment. The place has been ransacked with knives, saws, piping, and tubes littering the floor. Acid and embalming fluid pool everywhere amid a field of shattered flasks and jars.
Where would all those monsters have fit down here?
I mean, there is a hallway that goes this way, so they probably came from.
So where did
deeper
we come
inside.
from?
Oh, you came from this stair behind
Okay.
you, but
Alright.
you can keep going through the stair in front of you.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, I'll look around the room before we press on.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
give
I
me
would
an
like to
investigation or
Azra is going to look a ways down the corridor between his dark vision and dancing lights. I'm sure he sees something.
you see a 3-way intersection.
Well, that was fast.
Azra sees a 3-way.
On
Ooh,
those
not again.
investigations, though, you see there's nothing in the room specifically, but you do see footprints. Can somebody give me survival to try to figure out what the footprints are?
Sure. Is this something I would have advantage on? You know what? I'm going to roll with advantage, and I'll give you both results, and then you can figure it out.
Yeah, you do and you don't at the same time, but yes. Short answer, yes.
Well, either way, I get a 19.
Okay, yeah. The 2 different sets of footprints. One are going down in, and they appear to be booted humans, so that tracks. And then but you only see the one set of scorpion and man-bear pig tracks going up. So it does appear like the only creatures that you can see that have footprints would be the 2 groups you are aware that are here. The one that just attacked and the one that went down.
Which way did the humans go?
Deeper into it, down the stairs.
Right.
Oh, sorry, at the intersection, of course. So at this intersection, they would have taken a left.
Did we find anything around the room with our investigations? Juniper got an 18. No?
No.
How dare you?
Then I say we just trudge on and head left to find the survivors.
Unless anybody wants to try to get some acid or embalming fluid.
No, I'm good.
Acid?
No.
Fuck yeah,
Don't
let's get
think
some
I would
acid.
Well, the acid isn't in containers. You would have to find some way to get it into a container because it's just like pools of acid on the ground.
Mm.
But if you could use like maybe mage hand or something to scoop it up, I don't know. But
Cool. Lefty loosey.
Is
okay,
acid a
so
liquid?
Yeah,
What?
left.
Is
all right,
acid
we'll
a
go
liquid?
left.
We are
Yes, it
searching.
is, it
We
is.
are
Look
looking.
to the right way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can also see the right path.
Yeah, we'll show you what you can see from that right path. You see a hallway.
Okay.
And some stairs?
Can you
Well, you
like?
can't see the stairs from where you are, but yes,
Can you
there's stairs
unlock
there.
this little section
Oh
here?
yes, I meant to, of course.
I knew it! I fucking knew it!
I promise I did it though. I promise.
Chris literally just said, "Watch, he's gonna hide it more," and then sure enough. Can I
Alright,
follow
so-
the tracks?
Following the tracks leads you into this big room here, which is an ossuary. The walls of this chamber are lined with funerary shelves, each set with dusty humanoid bones. Relics and holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr have been set prominently on a number of shelves.
Could I continue to follow the tracks, or do
yeah.
I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which way do they go?
There's only one way to go, and that would be north.
Okay. Well, then yeah.
I mean, they could go in the
wasn't
middle
if
to
they,
where
wanted
this
to-
giant hole is.
I'm gonna keep following the tracks for the moment because I feel like finding the people is definitely the priority. We can always circle back to investigate the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely agree with that.
Okay.
Hi.
Why? It's not me. It's Roll20. I hate it. Okay.
You know
Yes.
what? At least you're
Um,
consistent.
So this top area is the main ossuary. This huge chamber is lined by funerary shelves. Oh wait, is this the same thing? Is it the same exact thing? No, okay, it's different. It has stone walls above 6 bare daisies, creating a
Dias.
display of dusty dices. Diocese. I don't know. Okay.
No,
Cre-
Dias
Doesn't matter. I'm moving on.
is
Creating
also the plural.
a display of dusty humanoid bones rising from floor to ceiling. So there's just more bones and remains up here.
Do the tracks
then-
this way?
Tracks continue to the right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That one is a meditation chamber. This area is set with cushions and low stools of brown oak above an empty dais. The wall is covered with a mosaic shaped from colored chips of bone, artfully arranged to depict scenes of funerals, the migration of souls, and the celestial realm. Lettering along the bottom of the mosaic reads, "Contemplate life, death comes soon enough."
And I say Juniper would look at that and kind of look thoughtful and smile.
I would continue to follow the tracks, which I assume go
Yep.
this way.
Yes, they do.
I will follow Randolph. Choo choo.
God, flash me.
I keep there, guard.
Why does it keep doing? I promise. I've been like clicking like 5 times to make sure it has the right symbol, and then it
Well,
still doesn't do the right thing.
5 would undo what you're doing.
No, I've tried many different kinds. Okay, so you get to a 2-way intersection, one that goes right and one that goes north. The tracks do indeed go to the right, but you can also see from the intersection that to the north is a dead end. It is a crumbled-in tunnel to the north.
Let's keep going right.
So, yes. Oh, there's technically a wall there, but yeah, there's not actually a wall there. So ignore the wall that's there. So you go right. To the right is a door. Let me see if you...
Alex.
Yes.
Oh, is
And
it
we
locked?
hear the hundreds of zombies behind the door.
Not quite, but...
Oh.
Is it locked?
No, it is not locked. So you open the door, and you see this dude. Who people who live in the city would know this is older Ravengard.
Oh, the Raven Guard.
This is what the room is. A shallow meditation pool fills this room, set off from a broad landing edged by a low wrought iron railing. Wondrous frescoes along the walls depict souls gaining the blessings of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. The frescoes on one wall have been twisted into abyssal forms, surrounding a shimmering portal. The portal is littered with the mutilated bodies of humans wearing the uniform of Baldur's Gate and Elturel. The swirling water of the pool roils with shadow, and is shot through with patches of black ichor where demons have fallen here. An armored man with a shield slung over his back crouches among the bodies, writhing in pain. His eyes are closed, and his hands clutch at a gold helm on his head as if trying in vain to claw it off. Unintelligible words spill from his lips, some sounding saintly and solemn, while others resonate with a cruel, demonic hissing. And that's where we'll end our session. And
Okay,
so
I know. Question. Okay, so I know. Not only do I know Celestial, but I also know Infernal. Were any of those in Celestial or Infernal?
Yes, the parts that sound saintly are in Celestial. I have to see if the cruel hissing is abyssal or infernal. It is abyssal. So you would, if anybody speaks abyssal, they would understand the second half.
Looks like Ryder does.
Oh, yeah. You hear him like he's talking. We actually have 7 minutes, so I can give you the dialogue. And so, you see him, and he's clutching his head. He's trying to get the helmet off, and he's speaking to himself, but you hear him being like, I'm trying. The Celestial is like, I'm trying, sir. And then come back to him is, I will help you, my child. And then in Abyssal, he goes, get away from me, foul demon. And then the Abyssal voice comes back, and the Abyssal voice says, I will swallow you whole and eat your soul. So that is what he's doing, Ryder. He is having an argument in his mind between some kind of abyssal creature and some kind of celestial creature.
I will help you, my child.
I don't know if I have anything for this.
Slay my child. No.
You didn't take remove curse?
I do have remove curse, but I don't think it is a curse. It seems more like a possession.
And then, as I discussed, there is a portal here. This is a portal.
Is there a way to close it? Like, destroy something? Or ruck up, ritual markings or anything like that?
I do have something.
Let me see here. Yeah, you know what? As you, look into, the portal flashes between 2 scenes. So half the time, the portal shows this.
Okay.
Damn.
And the other half the time, the portal shows this.
Yeah, that tracks. So this
Not
is
a hot
what's
babe.
happening.
Very hot, babe.
Oh, actually hot, babe.
Can we reasonably assume that when he's speaking Celestial, it flashes the sexy angel guy, and when he speaks in Abyssal, it flashes the sexy demon guy?
Yes.
All right.
And you would also then assume that the voices you hear that are not his own would be those 2 creatures. Yes.
Right.
All right. We got to find a way to close this. Now, you said there was an altar or something. Is there a way that we can close the portal by messing up the runes or the sacrifices or something?
Let's see.
What are these things?
Corpses.
Yeah, corpses. Let's see here. Okay. You would know. Why doesn't somebody give me an Arcana check?
Would I have advantage on this?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to give him the help action, so he does have advantage, actually.
Sure. Fuck. Well, that didn't help. Alright, so 17.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, on a 17, you would notice that the helmet he's wearing is also flashing in between radiance and what would abyssal power be?
Radiance and...
Energy.
wouldn't be necrotic. It wouldn't be infernal.
Demonic energy.
Demonic energy, sure. So yeah, so the helmet is also flashing, and so you would think the helmet is maybe the key.
Well, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch the helmet, but I don't want to remove it, because I'm a little scared that perhaps removing the helmet could get rid of the one we want. But I'm going to touch the helmet, and I'm just going to spend a spell slot to cast Identify.
Yeah, you cast Identify. The helmet is the Helm of Torm Sight. Let me... Which makes sense, because that was the relic that Feria had told you he came here seeking.
Right.
Right.
Ideally, the Helm of Torm Sight should be a magical helmet that lets you talk to Torm, and then also gives you greater radiant powers and helps you fight against devils and demons. But it looks like the helmet itself has been corrupted.
I yank it off his head.
You cannot.
I cut off his head. No, okay.
No.
God.
When I try to, is something like holding it in place?
Yeah, it is magically like strapped to his head. Like it is
Dude,
not.
and you have Dispel Magic.
Corrupted
I
or
do.
Jukes only carries mind control.
No,
That is
no.
all he has.
Guess what Drow High Magic allows me to cast once per
There you
day?
go.
Dispel Magic.
What
Dispel
level? Can you,
Magic.
what level can you cast it at?
3rd.
That's not going to be high enough.
So roll an Arcana check.
Wait to even try
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
I get to roll an ability check using my
No.
spellcasting ability
It
with
needs to be, I think it's 10 plus
level.
the spell's level,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Question then out of game. How does it work if there are some spells that are just too powerful?
I mean, if you tell me it cannot be dispelled.
Oh yeah, the book
then
says it. The book
cannot.
says it. Okay, yeah, the book says it can only be removed in X ways, and dispel magic is not one of them.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, I in character may or may not know that, so I
Yeah.
may still cast my dispel magic and waste it.
Yes, that is fair.
But it would give us the information this cannot be removed by.
Yeah, I
dispel magic.
imagine that's what just happened.
So
Okay.
I
is
would
there,
like
is
to
there
make
any
a
way?
religion check for something specific.
Sorry.
I would like to know if this is either a possession or a curse.
Let me see.
What would that be?
It is neither a possession or a curse. I would say you'd have to roll, say, Arcana, Religion, but I can just tell you for free, it's not possession or a curse.
Whole bunch of things that ain't.
I can do then.
Can I move a little closer to the portal and investigate it to see if there's any way to close it?
Yeah. As you get closer to the portal,
I move a very specific distance, just throwing it out there.
yeah, but doesn't matter.
Right.
3 demons come through the portal, and so we will end it there.
Wait,
Yeah, real
wait,
this time.
okay, I don't mind if we end it there, but when we start, I'm attacking one of those.
That is fine. But this, I don't know if you saw it. They're like some kind of weird demonic minotaur that comes through the portal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hate that.
I think that this weapon is actually a guitar and they're just a metal band. And
Nice.
They just got lost on the way to the big show.
So,
you can tell by the
that's a
goatee.
level up, right?
What'd you say?
That's a level up, right?
Yeah, we love.
No, it is not.
What? What?
Wait, what was that?
Come on, Kyle.
No level. You just leveled up last week. Shut up.
We're only level 6. How dare you?
Alrighty. So, we're all set here, and we'll meet in a half hour at 9:30 for the next one. That's the thought.
Absolutely.
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
All right.
Yes, and we'll be for reasons we'll be in Jess's chat. But yes.
Sure.
Okay.
You guys there?
Bye.
I will